Gotta be right. I just said hello to everyone and I've muted myself. I just said hello to everyone. Carl, Rex, Gia, Loft, Shannon, Menacing Muskrat, Alex, Randy, Judy, Adama, Coppercoin, Yvette, D. Lee. I hope I haven't missed anyone. Hey, Penny, Monique. Have I got sound now? Have I got sound? No? What is going on? Hello? Sound is back? You have sound? Oh, good. Thank God. I've been thanking everyone. I've done it twice now. Or saying hello to everyone. Yeah, and I think I wasted my time. Okay, let's go back. Yvette, Coppercoin, Adama, Shannon, Judy, Menacing Muskrat, Carl, Randy. I might say names twice. Not sure. Alex, Geoloft, Rex, D. Lee. Okay, so we have sound now. Oh my goodness, what a morning. Canadian Girl, Todd, Angela. Who else have we got? Anyone else? Ron, Dennis, Biz, Dana. Oh, good stuff. Pizza Pussy Santa. That's an interesting name. Todd, excellent. Okay, did everyone hear what happened to Alec Baldwin? He shot 2 people on his newest movie. Yes, Alex, thank you. My dad's operation went really well. He's doing fine. He's resting now. Both eyes should be good. But back onto Alec Baldwin. He shot 2 people on the set of his new movie. Now, I don't know who you would blame in this situation. He shot the producer and someone else who was standing obviously off to the side. Who handed him a loaded gun? Prop guns don't fire bullets, as far as I know. Or maybe they do, but someone checks them. So what was going on there that he ended up with the gun? And why did he point it at the producer and the other person? What was he waving it around? Like, whether you have a toy gun or an unloaded gun, always assume it's loaded, not a toy gun, a gun at all. Always assume it's loaded and never aim it at anyone unless you plan to kill them. And he is a massive firearms advocate for, like, getting rid of them. And then he does this. So I found that was really interesting, and all over Twitter it's gone nuts. Yeah, hit the like if you can, guys. Crazy for Alec. Yeah, I saw that Alec Baldwin thing a couple of hours ago. Yeah, I did when I first woke up. It was all over the place. Just heard then on Big D's channel, really bad stuff. Yeah, I think so too, Randy. There's a whole lot more to that than what we're being told. Todd, you reckon malfunction? But why would there be a bullet in there? It doesn't make sense. It was an actual bullet that went through 2 people, apparently, which also, unless they were standing in front of each other, I don't know if it makes sense. Just like the Brandon Lee, the Crow. Yeah, exactly. This happened before, guys. Yeah, Penny. Yeah, my dad's okay. And yeah, the story about that, something's weird. And all these people are saying, don't politicise it. But yet, if anything happens on the opposite side, the first thing they do is politicise it. So you got to play them back at their own game, I think. Yeah, Dennis Biz, these people are sick. Too bad he didn't shoot himself. I know, Joy. Honestly, he should have. Hey, is it Lise from Denmark? Oh, how you going? Eyes to see, how you going? And no charges. Yeah, anyone else would have been in jail. Anyone else. But because he's an advocate for getting rid of guns, and he's on the left, and he's an actor, and I think, look, what we're being shown here right now is that people high up are beyond law, right? I've got a few notes written down here. Who's going to be able to arrest these people? Who do you think a normal police officer can just go up and arrest these people? And the amount of people that there are like this is, you know, I don't even think the police could do that. So don't be surprised if the army comes in, okay? Mainstream are going to make it look really bad for us, right? They're going to go, rah, 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 scare, scare, scare. We know mainstream media lie. You might as well turn the whole story upside down. You're probably closer to the truth. So when they say that, you know, military this or that, just be careful of what they're saying and look at other possibilities, because there are things going on. Hi, Anita. Who else have we got? Yeah, no charges. Reminds me of the same thing that happened on The Crow. Yeah, exactly. Brandon Lee. Same thing. We're being shown. Everything's being exposed. Everything. From the fact that both sides of our parties, like political parties, left and right, work for the same people. You get a rare one that they you know who they are because they stand out, because they say the opposite of things that everyone else has been saying. And they're the good ones. But even some of them I'm questioning, going, hang on a second. Are you really for the people? Like, are you just saying this and then later on you're going to change your mind like they all do? Yeah, I'm being real careful. That was Bruce Lee's son. Yeah, exactly. Why would someone not be charged? Exactly. Even the person who handed him the prop, if that's what you want to call it. Who handed him it? Because before he even got handed that, it should have been checked. And I read somewhere that the person who checked it just told him to rattle it and see if there's anything inside it. That's not how... Look, our country doesn't even have guns, and I know that's not how you check a gun for bullets. My God, honestly. Hey, Nicey Glover, how you going? You don't buy the story either. Yeah, it was deliberate. Yeah, to look like an accident. Yeah, exactly. Something weird is going on. You hope my dad's okay. Yeah, he is. He's resting now. They took the block away so he didn't trip over the same block when he came back. The council actually removed it. And he didn't trip over the second time. So all good so far. And the first eye he got done, he can see really well out of. He said he doesn't even need his glasses anymore. So when the second eye recovers, I'm hoping he's got like great eyesight, so that, because that's one thing between my mum and dad they need, because my dad has to do the shopping, so he gets in the car and drives. He has to be able to see, and when he's shopping he has to be able to see what he's doing. And so yeah, my mum relies on my dad so much, and it's so sweet. But yeah, my mum relies on my dad so much that they actually paid privately for the surgery to get done, because that's how important my dad's eyesight is to both my mum and dad, because my mum can't see properly either, and I'm already getting there myself. That's only because I need proper glasses. I need to go and buy a pair of, but I'm not going anywhere until all this and this is, you know, I'm sure I won't even be able to get a set of glasses if I'm not, you know. Why would he shoot the second person also? Yeah, unless that, like, one's standing right in front of the other and it's a pretty powerful gun that'll shoot the bullet through both of them. That doesn't make sense. Didn't Bruce Lee's son have that happen? Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah, exactly. The Australia and New Zealand. Sorry, eyes to see. I can't read that. Yep, they will. They'll go. You know. And funnily enough, I think they've got till the end of October. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know. Is he a slippery character anyway? Yeah, he is. Who got promoted? Who was that? Very least should be voluntary manslaughter. Exactly. A distraction. Yep. It could be. It could be. Something else has got 47. Ritual gematria. Okay. That's interesting, Shannon. Didn't anybody tell you this is hell? I guess that's the beauty. Yeah, exactly, Jim. I agree. You know who's the ruler of this earth right now, don't you? And that's they said that. He would be ruling earth in the last times. And the last times, end days, all that doesn't mean the end of everything, okay? There is a new beginning. It's up to us to turn this around and start the new beginning the way we want it to be. That's what I think's got to happen now. We have to start living like we want to live and ignore the whole thing. It's coming to that point. The more people that turn away, the less the system's got to survive. It's as simple as that. The shooting is textbook. One of the victims... Oh, really? Rex, that's interesting. Morning, Burnaby. Alec Baldwin had a weird tweet back in 2017, something to the effect of he wondered what it'd be like to kill someone for no reason at all. Yeah, you know, I think these people all have second jobs other than being actors and famous people. I think they have other jobs that not so nice jobs. Look at Tom Hanks. Was he a cleaner of some kind? Did he go around cleaning things up or fixing things up, or is this guy the same? Does he do things too, other than acting, that are pretty bad? Because it seems that we've got the worst of the worst in charge, and anyone who's famous, you've sort of got to look at twice. What have they done to get there? Because you've got to do something pretty bad to have it over your head to get there. I've got a good video coming up actually for YouTube. It's going to be no talking, just music, but the pictures will be very interesting. Why would they have to load it anyway? There's enough CGI technology to pretend. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They shouldn't have... I don't know, even a blank. Like blanks are notorious for being exchanged for real bullets. Did you know that? Do you know how many times that's happened? Not just twice. It has happened more than that. If you can do a search where blanks replaced with real bullets on scene or on set or something, and you'll find a few of them. I've come across a few over the years that have just popped up now because of all this. Not just the Brandon Lee, but yeah, more than that. Some kind of game, you reckon, Robert? Yep. I wouldn't be surprised. Everything they're doing is a game. It's like it's a game, it's a movie. What is it? You know what I mean? It's not even... They're working on lies and we believe them. It doesn't make sense. Or we go along with it. Not that we necessarily believe them, but we do go along with some of it. And there's some people that don't go along with any of it, and that's where I am right now. I'm thinking, stuff them. Don't even bother listening. You saw it, apparently BBC presenters are still wearing black, possibly priming us for a departure, maybe. Yeah, and also the mainstream media are coming back out with articles on A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, right? You know, the one I just emphasised. I've got to be careful how I say things. But they're coming back with all this stuff Why? They haven't posted for over a year. Why is the media worried about it? It doesn't make sense. If it's all a hoax or a psyop, doesn't make sense, does it? And you remember what the media say, think the opposite. And you're closer to the truth. So yeah, it's things are getting really interesting. How's my dad's wrist? I checked them out. I had a look, and he's healing well. It's going away very quickly, the bruising. So, he looks well. He can move his fingers and his hands and everything. So I'm going to let it be. I'm not going to force him to go to hospital. I don't want, them to go to hospital if they don't want to, if they don't need it. Because it's not a good place at the moment. So because he's healing up really well, I thought, no, he's fine. And as long as, I made sure, I said, you sure you're okay, Sure nothing's wrong, nothing hurts that bad. And he's fine, so... But I will keep my eye on him. And if anything comes up in the future, I'll be getting him straight off to an x-ray somewhere just to make sure. Alec Baldwin, not toxic and a weak entertainer. I wish him well and hope he retires. Yep, they do. They think they're above the law. They do. And at the moment, they seem to be. And that's how things are getting exposed, I think. Hey, Heavy Arms, how you going? I was saying it to Mum the other day. Doubt they'll replace all the money and perfect a way to bring in the digital. Yeah, that's being... theorised as well. Oh, well, that's what they're planning, but I think not all digital. And did everyone hear Mr. T is opening up a new social media website soon? Yeah, I'd pretty much guarantee you'll have free speech over there. And I think that's where everyone will start moving to once this kicks off. So people on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all that, there'll be no one there. It'll be like a ghost town again. They won't get arrested if it was, one of those ritual thing. Yep. Love ya, let's go, Brandon. They're starting to censor people who say that now. Let's go, Brandon. Hey, Karen from Oregon, how you doing? Canadian girl, that's seriously creepy, and he would not have done it before anyway from what goes around. F Hollywood, yeah, I agree. Yep, I don't have any respect for anyone in Hollywood at all. You have to earn respect, you know what I mean? And they're not showing that they are earning anything from me anyway. That's how I am. The new federal marshals can... arrest other government agents. Oh, okay. Good one. Yeah, the marshals. Well, that's what they said. Martial law, didn't they? And there's threats. We're hearing of it. You know what I mean? So, to me, things are getting really, really interesting. And not in a bad, it's looking bad, but I can see other things that this may just do a big turnaround, 180, and go back the other way. So, hey Judith, hey Keith from California. Oh wow, yeah. I think most of this stuff started off in California, but Australia's pretty close to what California are going through, I believe, because California is one of the worst in the USA, aren't they? One of the worst states to be in. I mean, for all of this, because we all seem to be following that. You know what I mean? So, Alec Baldwin is atrocious. Beat up a guy over a parking spot, fought with a cop during an interaction, berated his daughter and called her horrible names. He's evil and needs to be terminated permanently. Yeah, exactly, Joy. Years ago we knew he had problems. It was all over the mainstream media, how he was treating his daughter and, other things like that. So... He's not a good guy. Whoa, hang on a sec, that jumped. Okay, how far did it change? How far back was I? Oh my god. Here we go. Blanks can kill if not properly rendered safe. I didn't know that, Todd. Could it go through 2 people? Or would there have to be multiple shots or multiple blanks in the gun? I don't know. It still raises questions. There's still questions that I doubt the media are going to ask, but need to be asked. Sounds like some producer was maybe going to tattle on someone. Yeah, exactly. Maybe people were going to, or already had started, or you never know. Yeah, who knows what really happened? We never told the truth anyway. Yeah, exactly. Prayers for my dad. Thank you, Copper Coin. You're smoking and drinking wine, Randy. Yep. You're so pissed. A doctor you know in mass had a patient who had his second thing, still got COVID and prescribed the good stuff, and later that day got go a mess from Mass Department of Health. She can't. Oh, she got let go. Oh dear, that doctor got let go. Or can't prescribe again. Oh no. This is medical tyranny. Shrapnel got the second. Okay, Laurie D, thank you, yep. They told her she'd lose her license. She attached data saying it helps, and they said last warning. Oh no, Pam, that's bad. So if they do try and help people, they're getting pretty much struck off. Or struck, prevented from helping people. Co-worker's dad died after one of the boosty, yes, live your life and forget the... Yeah, exactly, Dealey. I'm starting to really think you got to ignore the whole thing. You've been ignoring the thing all along, so have I, actually. I haven't done what they want. Fortunately for me. Unfortunately for them, but, not really, because it doesn't... No skin off their nose. And I've gone back to an old phone, so I can't do the QR code signing. I'm not having... No. I knew that was coming years ago, the tracking. I knew. And I knew it was those things. So, shrapnel. Wow, that bullet sounds like a bomb, not a normal casting to do that, right? Yeah, see, there's still too many questions. Agree, let's turn this mess around, have a new beginning. Yeah, exactly. You do not comply. Yep. Depending on the type of weapon, the bullet may or may not exit the victim, and yes, in some cases, can penetrate a second victim. Yeah, wouldn't that have to be on the larger, you know what I mean, larger scale, bigger bullets, bigger weapon, is it 22, 38, you know what I mean? Is it the 38 might go through people, but, well, maybe the 22 would too, I don't know, because I don't know that much about guns, but... you know what I mean? One maybe wouldn't, and the larger one or stronger one would. I don't know. That's how I think about them. Yeah, I do not either, Randy. I'm not playing this game. I'm not playing the game. Depending, oh, yep, I did read that. Thuggy Assassin. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Hanks, yeah. There's spam calls and messages scamming that people are losing their licenses. Compliments of Queensland SPERS. What's that about? This could be, I don't know. Is there somebody here? No, might be next door. Sound like there's a car in the driveway, but I'm Mrs. Mangle. I've got to keep looking out the window if a car pulls up, because no one ever comes here. So if a car pulls up, it's like, there's someone here. Okay, there's spam calls and messages scamming people that are losing their license. Are these people who are getting information from these coding things? I don't know. Or from being like having their name written down. I don't know. They're really targeting people, you reckon? Mark Dice refused to accept the Hollywood gig because he had pled allegiance. Because he had to pledge allegiance to... Yeah, good on him, Mark Dice, then. I've listened to him for years as well. He's good when he gets people to sign petitions. Oh my goodness, how stupid people are. If you ever get asked to sign a petition, please understand what you're signing, because he gets people, I don't know how he does it, but just some people just don't say anything at all and just sign away, and it's like, are you serious? Something was going on in DC today with low-flying Black Hawk helicopters. Really, Randy? Oh, Paulo, sorry, your message is gone. I don't know if you did it or Google do it. Like, YouTube remove comments and everything these days, so I don't know. And none of my mods are here. I think there's another live stream going on, and they're probably all over there, and I don't blame them. But anyway, but that's all about Sean Atwood, so... With so many cameras around, where is the evidence of the shooting actually happened? Not even one still shot of the set where the shooting happened. Yeah, Dana, I don't know. I thought I seen something this morning, but I don't know if it was from that or something else. But there was, like, blood on someone. I think it was Alec Baldwin. I don't know. They may have got pictures, I'm not sure. Maybe they're not releasing them. Ridley Scott is the director. Is supposedly the same as Hanks. Ah, Ridley Scott. He's been a... Hang on. Hasn't Ridley Scott had a few movies where people have been killed? Was he the one who did the helicopter one where it killed the 2 kids and the man? I'm not sure, but that name sounds familiar. Evergrande default tomorrow. Oh, it's going to get really interesting. When I was in the military, we would have war games and use blank snout M16s, but we'd screw a device on the barrel so that it won't have anything come out of the barrel. Okay. Mississippi says, hi, lady. Hi, out to lunch. How you going? Hi again, Hev. How's you? Had a root canal surgery. Oh, feeling a bit glum. Oh, Demelza. Oh, I had one of them, and within a month or 2, they had to pull it out anyway. Oh, but the feeling, oh my God, I can feel that. Maybe Joey invited the telly band to the White House. They flew over and the gifts he gave them. Oh my goodness, yeah, Joy. Oh. ABC are really showing their true colours. Also, this digital identity has to stop. What an evil, nefarious targeting board that is. Yep. I don't think Joe is... No, Joe's not there. Joe's been shown on a set a lot. Not actually at the White House, but on set. On a set of the White House. It's quite amazing to watch when you can see it. Truth Social. Hollywood, like DC, and the White House is like a ghost town. Yeah. Well, the very same people who scream the loudest about guns being bad are the very ones who pack a gun 24/7. Their true belief is not that guns are bad, it's that your guns are bad. Yeah, because none of them want anyone to stand up and realise what they're about, because they know what would happen to them. A noose is only a knot. It's another Smollett story, the MSM. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sybil, I'd agree with that too, yeah. Hey, Mac J, how you doing? You're here listening, not really in a talking mood today, but listening, sending love from the... Oh, thank you. Yeah, this week's been a weird week. I nearly didn't come on today. I was like... Because I pulled my back out at the beginning of the week. Once that happens, a couple of days later, my stomach plays up. And I'm like, this shouldn't be happening. So I think there's a physical reason coming from my back that stuffs with my stomach somehow. But like it's quick to go back to normal, so I'm not as bad as I used to be. 80 watching, only 50 likes. Smash the likes. Yeah, if you can hit the likes, guys, that'd be great. Peace, love, and tranquility to all. Yep. See, we need to all come together as everyone needs to come together now and pretty much turn away from what, Mr. System over here and turn all the little devices off and just go and live. And maybe get groups of people who want the same lifestyle. And if you can all throw in your wages to buy land, I don't know. I'm just thinking, and like have enough land that everyone can sort of scatter on so you're not in each other's pockets. But this is what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking the more people that turn away from that and stop listening to it, the better off everyone's going to be. Because it really is. It's all rubbish. Bull. It's bull crap. I think I'm allowed to say bull crap. Oh, well, bull crap. It's better than the other world, the BS one. Okay, where am I up to? Hollywood and assets owned by the CFR. Yeah, I think the Tavistock Institute, I don't know if they started it but they were involved too in the UK. The tyrants are going down. Yeah, Windhammer, I'm waiting for it. Randy says I hit like yesterday. Were you one of the likes that hit? Yep, I seen that. Thank you. I echo Randy's words. Oh, God love you. It seems like nobody is posting vids today, Hev. I don't know. Am I the only one? Is something going on? Twitter yesterday. I tried to make a video for Rumble and Odysee, and all the bookmarks that I just had just bookmarked before I got on were all gone. There was only like 5 of them left. And I was like, what is going on here? I always stack my bookmarks, and in fact my bookmarks are so full because I never get rid of them after I've finished with them, that there's so much in there. And maybe it had a glitch in the Matrix. I don't know, but it was strange because I was expecting to do, this really long video, and then I went, I've got nothing in here. Where'd it go? But anyway, so something really weird's going on. Seems California isn't what it used to be. That's another sad decline of a great city for sure. Australia's a lot like California. I didn't mean have. Talk to text is what I'm using. I meant have. Yeah, I know. I do, MacJ. Oh, you'd laugh if you'd seen what talk to text, how it puts my words. I'm like, what the hell does that mean? What does it say? Because I didn't say that. Windhammer says, or it was some ritual. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are thinking. Evil is being exposed. It is, yep, exactly. Yeah, everything's being exposed. What else have I got here? I think I've said that. You can't trust mainstream media to tell you the truth. I'll only look at it to see what they are saying, and by contradicting themselves and being so obvious, it will wake the rest of the people up. Because that's how ridiculous it looks to me now when I watch mainstream media. I just sit there and shake my head going, can you be any more obvious? And why are people still asleep? Look at this. Like, you can see it. It's right in front of you. But the people who are left still asleep will wake up very soon, because I do believe there's someone's going to get, you know what I mean? Clamp. It's going to happen very soon. I'm telling you, it's that close. Did you know the Queen was taken to hospital as well? And look what happened with Prince Philip before he passed away. He was in, he was out, he was in, he was out. Now the Queen has gone in, and I don't know if anyone remembers something about London Bridge, like a nickname for the Queen. London Bridge falling down. I don't know. But, you know, it's out there. So, yeah, let me see what you're saying here now. I don't expect anyone to believe me. I know it's 100% true in fact. Yeah, I've heard that too, Eyes to See. Yep, I've heard a lot of people have been, including Bill Gates. I'm just kind of waiting, like, for, I know, confirmation, you know? I don't know where we're going to get confirmation from because you can't rely on mainstream media. But people are also thinking the Queen is already, you know, passed, and then that this is leading up to them just announcing it, you know. We'll see. Pray the evil is exposed and everyone who can see all these things exactly who and what they are. Yeah, exactly. It's like They Live, the movie. Once you start to, you know, open eyes a bit, you can see what's going on. You don't need the glasses, but you can see what's going on. Unless you're me, I might need, like, these glasses. Celebrate Jesus this Halloween. Yes, exactly. Yes. Pray this Halloween. Pray. A couple of times that night. Joe says, I'm happy to be here. Happy to have you, Joe. The majority of the big ups and celebrating across the planet. Celebrities, sorry, across the planet. Yeah, I it could have happened already, Eyes to See, because that's what we were told. What you're watching has already happened. You're watching a movie. I don't know. We'll see what happens, you know. Karen says, I have to wonder, could it be a set-up for Alex? Oh, just saying, one actor dead and people are joking about anti-gun Alex killing someone with a gun. Makes me wonder. You never know, Karen. It could be. Who knows? They'll never let the truth out. Well, they'll try and hide it, but look, eventually the truth does come out. It doesn't matter how much you lie. Eventually the truth will come out. Not you, but I'm saying them. Yeah, eventually the truth comes out. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It'll come out. I just hope it's while we are still alive, not for the next generation who won't remember any of this, you know. Love everything, defy Satan. Yep. If you're wondering what that noise was, I think my son just sneezed. Eyes cool, sorry you have to know. Yeah, Eyes to See. I agree with that. I agree there's a lot of CGI going on, and you know, I did a video on the masks, which I've got to dig out again. And yeah, they can be so lifelike. People were thinking that Saki was Zuckerberg, because it kind of looks that way when you slowly transform him into a girl. It could pass. I don't know. Sorry guys, I've got a bit of a stuffy nose. Delta Force raided an 8,500 square foot warehouse near Pier 33, near San Fran. Found approximately 600 litres of and refrigerators full of with dates when acquired. Oh dear. Gavin, that's pretty... I can't say all those words, but that's pretty bad. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Are these shipping containers being searched now thoroughly? Because they're all sitting there waiting. Even here in Australia, we've got delays at our post and packages coming from overseas, and sorry, I'm just looking for my ashtray, which I've left over somewhere else. I've got something else I can use. Yeah, so we're having problems over here with shipping as well. So I'm wondering, are they being searched? Because you know what they use shipping containers for. And now they're not selling shipping containers for people to buy as homes, because there's a shortage of them. And in some places, they're dumping them on the streets because they can't get rid of them, the trucking companies. So there's a lot going on. Oh, good day, Zal. How you going? What's going on? A lot's going on, actually. There's a lot going on. You also have, like, court cases in New South Wales and Victoria concerning a lot of politicians and health people, and even, I think, police are involved, and there's a lot going on. Alec Baldwin, you reckon he's already, yeah, you reckon that's an actor? You've heard about Tom, and to be fair, don't think he's tweeted since May 2020, but could have been his son, who flipped out in a vid. Everyone knows what happened. Yeah, exactly, Alex. Yep. His son went strange. Laurie D says, big boom scare at the UN today? Really? I'm going to have to look up for that. I'm a mod on... Oh, okay. How do I do this? Oh, I can't do it because I'm on Streamlabs. I have to do it on YouTube. Menacing Muskrat. Joe Rogan hunting Triceratops, lol. Mark Dice's genius, lol. I haven't seen that one. Within the last week was reported 21/10/21. Ooh. Hey, I'm good, Adama. How are you? Future is past seems playing out as already happened. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Holly. There is something's going on, and I do believe we haven't got long now until the whole thing just sort of opens up, you know. Oh, Penny's here. Sorry, doll. Penny's still here, just listening. In love you and love to all here. Oh, that's okay, doll. My chat doesn't need that much moderation anyway, because people don't say bad things. I think I've jumped again. Have I? No, am I all right? Yeah, my chat's pretty good. Hang on, I have missed heaps. Oh my goodness, sorry guys, I've missed heaps. There we go, I'm back. People who you think are alive are gone, and people who you think are dead are alive. Yeah, I've heard that. Half the people we think are gone. Not really. Hi Vanessa, how you going? God bless and all. Sovereign people, exactly. Thanks for your love. Oh, everybody deserves some love. Root canal toxic. Colloidal silver gargle or swallow turmeric powder. Brush your teeth and gargle. Boron, excellent for teeth and bones. Yeah, I've heard that too, that root canals are not, that you lose them anyway, like, within a short while. I hope not, like, I'm praying for Demelzes to hang on, to stay there and work. So I hope you're all right. But God, they hurt. You couldn't make it to Quiznos, had a family obligation. Sorry, I missed you. I wasn't sure what your shift was. Someone who looked just like you, though both of them reminded me of you. I don't know what Quiznos is. Yeah, hang on, things are happening. Even in my small city, stuff's happening. Yeah, exactly. I can see it sort of going on everywhere. All over, even in the UK, I can see little things happening. First things first, the people are going to be shown what's going on. So all the people that you know that are still asleep, they've got to be shown. And you can't just dump it all on them because they'll freak right out and then we'll have more problems. So it's got to be done slowly, bit by bit, gently. Yeah. Okay. Biden had a strange face when he said there were no democracies in the world, hardly. Yeah, he's been doing a lot of strange things. I seen one this morning where he threw up the eye thing, you know, I don't want to do it, you know, the fingers in the eye. But it was like the opposite. It was really weird the way he did it because it was, again, so obvious. Todd says, smash that like for Hev. Yeah, if you can hit the like button, guys, that'd be great. I never mince my words and I never lie. I wouldn't say it. I cannot prove it, but I know it to be 1,100% true. Yep, ascension symptoms. Yeah, I got a blocked nose. I got to keep, like, it's not snotty or anything. It's just, like, blocked. I don't know what that is. I'd probably just getting a cold from my son. Oh, my housemate went and got his vax. Son and the other person. Oh, God, everyone around me. And I'm sitting here going, oh, God, why? Oh, dear. Yes, lots of people having back and stomach this week. Something's going on big. Yeah, that's what I think. Because I'm hearing a lot of people complaining of... And although I'm getting better, something did happen with my back this week that made my stomach go as well. So, I mean, I woke up one morning and it wasn't the top of the back where it normally is. It was the lower back. And I couldn't move, so I had to... I think it was Tuesday. Yeah, I had to take the day off from doing videos because I couldn't even move to get... I was going to do one from bed, you know, like with the phone up in the air, and I thought, knowing me, I'm going to drop that thing and smash myself in the face with it. So, might not be a good idea. Yeah, anyway. Hey, Jules, love from the UK. I don't understand why we need necessary evils like government, but it looks like a... It looks like a leader almost always... Is it leader or litter? Almost always presents themselves, and I'm too humble. I would like to settle down and start working on. Burnaby Lee says, yes, have the land thing could be good. Yeah. Oh, Ichabod Mudnuts, how you going? Howdy, darling. How have you all been? Long time no see. Pray all is well with you. God bless us. Be safe, folks. Same. Are you my hillbilly mate? Is that who it is? I think I know who you are. I know many elites from Australia and New Zealand that have been executed. Don't know who they are. Yeah. Oh, it's getting worse. Is this my glasses doing it? No. Oh. Yeah, my glasses are blocking my nose. If it sits on the wrong bit of my nose, because it's damaged, it'll block my nose. 5D almost here. Yeah, don't comply with, you know, all... Yeah, mandates aren't laws. No, they're not. I don't understand why this is going on. You know, I'm just sitting here looking at everyone going, oh my God. I mean, apparently we're open, mainly for vax people, I think. So, like, if you aren't, you can't go to, like, a hairdresser or a specialty, I don't know, restaurant, theatre, sports, anything like that. I don't go to any of them anyway, other than a hairdresser. Which I know one that might do it from home. That's something to think about. Okay, I might give that person a ring, actually. But yeah, so... And I don't know when the rest of us are allowed out, but I'm not listening anyway. I've been everywhere. I don't listen. We don't need government, they need us. We can govern ourselves accordingly. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing I think is being shown to us, is that you have to learn to govern yourself. You've got to take responsibility for your own actions and yourself. And, you know, I think it's something that we've lost along the way. Too many people are relying on government for everything. Help, you know, this, that. I'm like, yep, no, I'm trying to get away from them, and the minute I don't want another bar of it. I don't want a bar of it. I really don't want anything to do with the government in any way, and at the moment, unfortunately, I'm a bit stuck that way because I get payment from the government, so... But I'd like to be independent from that. And if I get well enough, I'm going out to find a job. Somehow. Oh, hang on. Not if you haven't had that, you're not. Are ya? Far out. Oh my goodness. You can't get a break these days. They don't want to give you one, that's why. Okay, where was I up to? 5D almost here. Yeah, don't comply. We don't. Yep. I'm glad you did come on, Hev. Look forward to it every week. Thank you, and pray you feel better. Yeah, it was just a I don't even know why. I just thought this morning, I don't know if I can, get myself up and going. But I did, so yeah, I made myself. So, because I only see you guys once a week. Otherwise, I don't get to hang out. So, you were just telling your son that you feel your energy through the screen and you're sending me love and well. Oh, thank you, Mac J. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. I've had one of those weeks. Like I've had to go everywhere and then I've been stuck and then other things have happened where I've had to get onto that and now I've got a rental inspection coming up that they want me to do it on my phone and I'm not sure if it's a third party website. So I've got to ring them and say, look, what is this website? Is it your real estate or is this a third party? Because if that's the case, I want to know if I can wait until they can personally come out and look. Because I don't want a third party looking through my home. I don't know, I'm just really cautious now about everything. So I'm really... Yeah, and then what else did I have to do? Oh, yeah, and then one of the taps was leaking and no one here could fix it. So what I had to do was ring the real estate and get them to come out because the taps are so old. If we damage them, then we're up for the price of replacing those taps, right? And they're so old that they were really hard to get off and they've been painted. So if you get a spanner around that thing, you're going to strip the paint straight off. It's going to mark it, and I didn't have the tools to do it, so I had to ring the real estate and get them to send someone out to fix a washer, which I know I can do myself if it was my house and it didn't matter that the paint was scratched, but because it's rental, I can't. They've got us every which way. They really do. But yeah, I really want to own my own home. I hate renting. I hate this. You don't have freedom. They have to come out and look at your house every 6 months. So it's like, they're not judging how you live, but it's like they're judging how you live. Do you know what I mean? It's like you've really got to just... I mean, I'm not that untidy. Like, I'm not the tidiest person in the world all the time. There are times when I get so busy doing things and no one's really helped me that things get away from me, but I do get around to it and do it, But yeah, I'm normally a clean person, but then I've got 2 people living with me and it just gets harder. It just gets real, that much harder. Yeah. So I mandate all lefties are... Good on you, Vanessa. I reckon we should all send all the lefties to Australia and everyone in Australia who's conservative go to the USA. We'll replace, we'll see how they go. See how they go. Living the left dream. I'd like to see that from far away. Let's go Trudeau. Is that a better way of saying it, Randy? You said F Trudeau. I'll go, let's go Trudeau. Much love and respect to all from the Ohio. Yeah, what is you? Grady. Woohoo. I tweeted to Nasty Not One that Aussie needs start driving like they're drunk and 10 points for everything you hit. Oh dear. When it comes to what's that, the media or the politicians? Oh dear. No, I wouldn't run over anyone. Haha, hashtag bullcrap. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, start saying bullcrap instead of the other one. And instead of saying SHIT, you could either say sugar honey iced tea or just say sugar. Sugar. It starts the same. You've just changed the end. If you've got kids around, it's better to say sugar and bullcrap than the other one. Yeah. all the electric in my house and street went off a couple of nights ago. I thought it was the beginning of that. And first thing I did was call my parents, then it came back on. Yeah. Yeah, but it doesn't hurt to check on your parents or people that, family and that if things like that do happen, regardless of whether it lasts or not. We need to throw politicians into volcanoes. Hey, there's one happening right now, isn't there? There's a volcano going off, and it's got more than one vent. Isn't there like 3 or 4 vents in this one volcano going off? It's amazing. I've seen the footage. It's unbelievable. Or if so, inclined drive like you're playing the real life GTA with 4 stars on you. Oh dear. Have said for a while now we have to plan as a family in case something like that does happen. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just plan to make sure how they let you know that they're okay. Whoop. Where am I? Our time travelers sending Judy some hugs. Or if so inclined. Oh yeah, I read that one. I've said for a while now we have to plan yep. I'm reading them again. I'd like Grand Theft Auto. Are you still like to hang out at the mall, would-be people out of their money? Oh, have a good day at work, Todd, or night, or wherever, whatever. I don't know if you'd shift work if you're in Australia, or... Has my sound gone? Oh, that was from a while ago. I'm way back in the comments, guys. I'm sorry. Some people have the dumbest kids. I like running over cops with dune buggies on the beach in Grand Theft Auto. Oh dear. Yeah, that was that. Well, that was a pretty violent game, wasn't it? I haven't knocked the mute button. Hang on. Hang on. The upper echelons on... I can't talk. The upper echelons of the police in New Zealand, Australia. Yeah, they're going to be in trouble. That's what I was saying about BBC presenters wearing black and possibly priming us for the Queen to go would be a reason for digital. Could be. Does anyone remember about 3 years back when the Queen turned green while on parade? I don't remember that. She turned green. Maybe she got sick. You know, you go green when you're sick. Guns and Gadgets said Union and Handle Props Weapons says no Wrangler was requested. Possible it was Baldwin's gun. May have been still loaded from firing range. Sometimes use real guns on sets. Yeah, but you think there'd be some sort of safety protocol to check that it's not loaded before they use it? It's kind of how I'd think. Hopefully they're all in that one place. Yeah. Venezuela is using bits of gold as currency now. Ooh. It'll be replaced by gold standard. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Ooh. Oh, you can hear me. You didn't have your earpiece in. That works. All good. Oh, God love you. We're watching the greatest movie ever made. We're living it. All the prophets are confirming everything we see. Yeah. Vanessa, I agree. Buckingham Palace turned green earlier and the White House turned red. Red Castle, green castle. Oh, it's getting interesting. I believe that means things are about to happen. Queenie, yeah, exactly, eyes to see. I've heard that too. Hey, Cheryl, how you going? What does that even mean? Everything has already happened. That what we're seeing has already happened and that there's actors playing out the roles to show us? That's what that's where that came from. The new platform will tell everything. That's what I think, Pat. Yep. You don't feel like we've already won? I go back and forward, don't worry. I go back and forward. Sometimes it feels like we haven't, and then sometimes it feels like we have. Hey, I got a super chat. I have to thank people. Hang on. Where'd they go? Hang on. Where am I? Shannon, thank you. And Burnaby, thank you. Now, where was I? Now I'm lost in the chat. Hang on. There's some good comments in here, guys. Okay. Where am I? Go back. Yeah, okay, now I'm up to... You heard that once they announced the final of the Queen and everything... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Once that starts, you'll see things start to go back. But it's meant to look this way for a reason, because it has to wake people up. Wearing a mask is as useful as a chain link fence to keep out the mosquitoes. Exactly, Joy. Yeah, it's not... Read the packet. It's not at all useful. UK apparently has a march on the 5th. Would love the white to take over the... You know what? I think the UK... I heard that Australia will go with the US. The UK will follow not long after. That's what I've heard before. So, oh, there really was no point in lighting that now, was there? Far out. Where am I now? Check out the Black Balloons channel. I think he might say it was that. Yep, okay, Jim, yep. 100 in the chat. Thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Oh, thank you, Burnaby Lee. Future is past, yeah. It'll prove it. Yeah, eyes to see, I agree that they might be gone. The whole family, you know. Alec is a terrible actor, and his wife with her fake accent. Yeah. Merrick Garland getting raked over the coals. Conflict of interest. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. I think they'll find out that there is a lot of that going on. And when you think of the Supreme Court case in New South Wales and the court case in Victoria, there's court cases going on. Do you get what I mean? That might not be military thingy, but there are court cases going on. From here, even if it fails, it'll keep going higher and higher. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. You saw videos of people in Ireland serving hospitals with Nuremberg trial. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen that. Randy? We are waking up. Some roots go rogue. Yeah, exactly, Holly. Yep. Yeah, eyes to see. They could have been replaced, yeah. Subs and pizza. The good Galactics had the vision to do it this way. Well, okay. Have you heard of Looking Glass? They had a way to look future and past. And something happened in 2012 and they didn't like what they saw, the timeline. The people that were looking at it. Because it didn't work for them. Everything they're trying to do is not going to work. I'll just say that. I'll have to do a Rumble video on that, actually. Because I'm looking into it. I followed along at the time when it was all coming out, but I didn't really understand what it was, and I believe it's a quantum computer that has the ability to look at things. So, what have we got? Steam inhalation for that nose, eucalyptus oil, tea tree. Yeah, I will be doing that shortly. Also vitamin C, because I haven't taken vitamin C for about 2 weeks now. And see what happens? Because my immune system's pretty low and I've had people jabbed around me and that. So I need to start taking the vitamin C again too. That'll get rid of it instantly. Even with this blocked nose, if I go and take a few today, it'll go away. You're waiting for the vaccinated to... Yeah, I don't want that to happen. My family. I know it's... I know that there's a possibility. I'm trying not to panic, if you want to put it that way, or even think that they will. I have to believe there's some sort of help there for people who have had it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Or hopefully it was a placebo. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. But, Randy, I do think some of them will, and I think the ones that will are going to be the ones... They were going to use this as the excuse to take the way out, remember? So maybe they're going to... And then more famous people, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Mushroom mycelium kills viruses and releases mucus. Oh, there you go. I actually had a very painful bottom of the back and stomach pain this week. I brushed it off, but now more people are saying it makes me think and want to pray more. The truth comes out. Yeah, exactly. It's funny because there's times when you might be really tired and you think, what's wrong with me? But it's not just you. Because this is where I go onto Twitter and I see people going, oh God, I'm tired lately and this and that. And then I go, okay, it's not just me. There's something going on. And when you think about the Schumann resonance and what that does, it could also do these things to us. It can make us tired. If it's on a bad setting, or not, maybe not a bad setting, going through a hard time, we might get a bit sick here and there. We might get aches, pains, things happen that are weird. You just never know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? So there's a strange din in and around Sydney's west. Is there? Ooh, that's interesting. I'm just outside of Sydney's west. I'm right on the border of being part of Sydney and not being part of Sydney. Odysee said, Luke 12, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Therefore whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light. Everything done in the dark is going to come to light. Time Traveller says, full moon heaven affects our bodies and emotions to a greater or lesser degree, depending how sensitive one is. A person in my household has also complained of a sore back. Oh, wow. There you go. See, there's more... When you talk about these things, sometimes you find there's more people going through the same thing than you think. You're going to need a miracle stabilised oxygen concentrate, Hev. For spike proteins. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there is a... I've heard that that sheds, but I'm not 100% sure. Or maybe they got the placebo. I don't know. That's what I'm hoping. Stop consuming. Yeah, and hey, if you don't need things, don't buy them. Right now, don't buy anything you don't need. Like really, really need. Just stop. We're going to have to, I reckon we're going to have to go back to only buying what we need and not buying all these like little wants and so much anyway. It'll be, I don't know. Sorry, I'm just cleaning my glasses. If you hear a weird squeaking noise, it's me with my jumper cleaning my glasses. Yeah, I don't think the way we're going now, like this is just a consumerism society. Like we consume. And when you think about it that way, and if you don't want waste into the climate, then you've got to stop buying. We've all got to stop buying things that we don't actually need. So only things you need, if you can. That's just a bit of advice. If whether you take it or not, it's up to you, you know. But there's one way to stop this, and it's to stop consuming everything. You know what I mean? From the TV to their stuff to... I mean, I buy like $20 shoes. As long as they're comfortable, and I need flexible shoes. I don't like stiff, hard sole shoes, unless I'm going for a hike or something. But I like shoes that are like not really having shoes on. You know what I mean? They have to have a nice flexible sole on them. And so, you know, I don't understand people going out buying brand stuff. It's all made in China anyway. And these days, the brand stuff is not that much better than non-brand stuff. It's still, because it's made in China, it's made of cheaper products, and they're going to fall apart easier. Most companies have folded along with the mandates of stopping from getting into the workplace. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was so looking forward to like getting better and maybe going back to work, and then it hit me like, where am I going to get a job? I'm not, you know, maybe not. That'd be a good search. That one would be. Bring back home calls for our stuck home syndrome. Stuck home, yeah, exactly, instead of Stockholm. I think that anyone who wants to lock down, they should feel free. And if they want to wear a mask or get vaccinated, feel free. But they should let the rest of us out and take our chances. This is governing yourself. You take your chance. I mean, you take your chance to walk out your door every day anyway. You could be hit by a bus or a car or something. We take the chance. This is nothing to not, take the chance over. It's like the flu. You do not support big box stores, neither do I. I tend to not buy much from them anymore. I spend more money at the butcher and the veggie shop now. And the thing I go to the supermarket for mainly is flour, butter, things I'm going to cook with, things that I'm going to need. I did buy 2 bread baking tins with lids on them. In case the electricity goes out, you can cook them in a fire. So, because I've got nothing to put in a fireplace to cook anything in, so I just thought that might be a good idea for that. So, but that wasn't a big box store, that was online. Hey Zora, how you doing? Yeah, Holly, they did infiltrate governments. They infiltrated Hollywood. They've infiltrated a lot of stuff. We need to do our thing, have community, and then you'll have a job. Yeah, exactly. New energy systems coming soon. I believe that. And I think there's free energy out there. But it's not being released because the people who run our energy at the moment are making too much off it, so they won't release it. You reckon T's family had something to do with taking Tesla patents? Yep, for this time. Menacing Muskrat says 210. Rockefeller's Operation Lockstep predicted this. Oh, really? Randy says, love hanging out with the Hev. Oh, yeah, I changed my name too to Heaven Sent. So I did that during the week. You're praying for the entire world to wake up. God is real. Yeah, exactly. Yes, the rental inspection on PH is normal at the moment. Your neighbour is a PH. Oh, okay. Property manager. Okay. But is it through the same, is it their website or is this a third-party website? That's all I want to know. Yeah, his Uncle John was best friends with Tesla. Yep. Just be careful about third parties. Don't trust anyone. Yep. Sorry guys, I'm way back in the comments. Yeah, he got Tesla's work. He did. I treasure your friendship. I feel privileged that you're my friend on Facebook. I don't go there often, but I always look you up when I do. Hey, I haven't been on Facebook for a while now. I don't know, I'm liking being away. I've shared things on there, but I haven't gone over to, see the comments or anything. And I did share something on there yesterday that was good up until the point where they said that you shouldn't eat. I understand why people are saying you shouldn't eat meat, because they get things too, right? But if everything was clear and clean, we would be better, if you understand what I mean, without trying to say too much. Spend up, people help. Yeah, if you want to, just it could be good going through PayPal. as well, because even though it does do something here, they do take percentage of it. It's quite a... I've got to be careful what I say. They take some of it on here. So sometimes PayPal's better because they don't take. You get it. If they send it as a gift, you get the whole thing. So just be aware. It's fine to do this as long as you know that that's where some of the money's going to them. So yeah. But thank you so much. I do appreciate you trying to help me. Because there is going to come a time that if I'm well and if I can't earn enough, what I'm doing, then I will have to go and get a job eventually. So I'm not there yet, so there's no panic. I'm not going anywhere yet. But I would like to, if I am well enough, I'd like to go to work again. So your sister said she had nightmares the last 2 nights after knowing nurses were going into your nephew's school, 10 years old. He said he wanted flu spray so he could get a sticker. She gave him a $5. What? My daughter, I rang her the other day and I said, look, if that happens, please pull them out. And so she's definitely pulling them out. Hi, Selena, how you doing? The elite sim buildings across Australia, you'll get yeah, exactly. Odysee, I agree. The woman killed on board was set. Her profile says she grew up in Ukraine on military. Are you serious? Really? That's big. That's big. Surrounded by reindeer and nuclear submarines. Strange. That could be a big thing, Anita, if that's true. Ukraine? Biden's? Ukraine? You're a good girl. Oh, thanks, Randy. Menacing Muskrat, your message was retracted. Put all the lefties on a slow boat to China. Yeah, how about we send them over to China to see how they like communism first? Let's see how they go, just for a couple of years. And when they come back, they can tell us how good it is. And then, we'll see where we go from there. Thankfully, I have a good real estate and a good rep with them. It's nice to only have 6-month inspections too. I love a tiny home, but a pipe dream at the moment. Yeah, I used to have real estate agents that didn't do inspections every 6 months. They did the first few and then they'd leave you alone once they realised you were clean. But these days, I think they have to do it now. I think they're forced to do it now. Randy says, I'm a plumber, I have pipe dreams. And again, thanks, Burnaby. And La Palma Volcano. That's it. Canary Islands. And there was another one too. I just want to go down. Where'd it go? Oh, Shannon, thank you again. Oh, I'll raise you, Burnaby. Shackle Winnie Blues aren't free. Yeah, the smokes are expensive. They're going up again too. It's insane, the whole lot. Now you just have to wait for her reaction. Oh, it's been approved for them to mix the Moderna, Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer in the US. Really, Mash? Oh no. So are they going and getting one Johnson & Johnson and the next one's the Moderna and the next one's the Pfizer or something? Is that what they're doing? What about synergy? You know what synergy is? It's the way chemicals work together. Have they tested that? That doesn't sound good. Yeah, they'll all be sorry. Eyes to see, ears to hear. The Lake of Fire, yeah, exactly. Many volcanoes are active now and become active. Yeah, I believe that. I saw that earlier. Choose which booster you want. Like, what the? Yeah. 8 slots for boosters on Ontario's. Really? So they plan on giving you 8. That means they plan on that. That's insane. So they expect at least 8 boosters for this thing. Obviously, if they've left eight slots for it. It's scary how they're trying to bribe kids. I said I would get him a whole sticker book. Yeah, exactly. I would too. Good luck doing over a phone inspection with your new old phone. 3310 Nokia. Lol, yeah. I've still got the other phones, but like here, I just don't use them. I only use them at home if I have to walk away from here. Say I go out to have a cigarette and I'm watching a video, I'll pick it up. Oh, I don't want to do any of that. I'll pick it up and walk out while I'm having a cigarette and watch it, and then I'll come back in and jump back on the computer again now to do things. So I'm kind of weaning myself off it. It's too handy. All teenagers seem to be getting the thing. Oh no. Jack says, love you, Hev. Keep strong from the UK. You too, Jack. Yeah, we're hanging in here. And Laurie D says, Mash right, with Moderna being twice the mgs of the PZ. Pfizer need more down. Oh, wow. You reckon the Royals take colloidal silver? Maybe she took way too much. Oh, yeah, and went blue. No, she apparently went green. The colloidal silver makes you go blue, doesn't it? Well, maybe she had something else. You could... You could do all kinds of bad things on Grand Theft Auto. I thought you could. I remember when it came out and I was like, yeah, I don't play them, so... yeah. But I remember hearing the kids talk about it. If Queenie turned green, it was green screen and CG... Oh, yeah! Eyes to see. On the ball. It could have been. More and more coming out, yeah. We all should have the right to a house, but the system won't allow it. If you have a house and you have a mortgage, you have to pay through the nose to live there via interest rates and council rates. Exactly, Dana. I always wondered why when you buy your house, why you're still paying. I understand garbage collection, like you might, or, that's it. You should pay a garbage collection fee and that's it. It shouldn't be as much as... So this is what makes government and even down to councils, our local councils, which get our land rates, it supplies to them all, and then they get bigger and bigger and then we get less and less. It's got to turn around. It's all pantomimes. Yeah. The EO affected executions early on, perhaps. Maybe. Sing some more for us. You have a lovely... I think it's bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hurt your ears like that. Yeah, I don't think... I know people who can sing way better than me, and I just think, yeah, I'm not that good. You like that analogy? We will be going back to 1955 prices. Hallelujah. Yeah, I think that in the end, when this is all said and done, you'll be able to buy land. You will be able to. It won't be out of your range. It'll come back to sanity. That's what I think. That's what I mean by everything's going to turn around. But you'll know when that starts happening. You'll see it happen in front of you. You'll see things in the background and it'll start to prick up your ears and you'll go, oh, what was that? And you'll see. It's just painfully slow. I get so frustrated and take a break. I regroup and carry on again. Yeah, Cheryl. If you need to do that, you got to do it. You got to do it. Even I sometimes think, I should probably have a few days off or something, grab myself back together, because sometimes I find when I get involved in the mainstream news, I'll start to panic. But when I pull back and go, hang on, remember what you learned, then it makes more sense and it's not like I can relax again, So, The 60s were awesome. You noticed on Biden's videos, it looks as though times the back of his neckline down. He's a different colour. Yeah, well, that could also be the, I don't know, it could be CGI, or is he wearing a mask? That's someone else wearing a mask and pretending to be Biden in the studio. Pardon me, guys. It's very strange. Arrest Torrance said Max Egan has fled Australia and flew to Mexico. Why? Has he done something wrong? Or is he that worried about this that he's taken that extreme to do it instead of standing where you are and fighting? I know Max has been through the ringer with mainstream media and everything he's gone through. But that makes me question, why? To Mexico? I don't know. To each their own, I suppose, but I've been on and off Max Egan for a while because I thought, at one point there, I thought, is he controlled opposition? That's all I thought. So I don't know. But it makes me wonder why he flew to Mexico. Why not stand and stay? And people are waking up now. He's got to see that, surely. Seems we're all pretty much conspiracy theorists here. That's good. Yeah, exactly. We should all go into Texas tea on a big property, chip in together and grow organic food. Amazing. Yeah. I'd do that. I'd be in that. If I could get out of here. I can't travel because I haven't got that yet. Anyone own a private jet that wanted to fly me over to the USA? Oh, dear. Yeah, exactly, Randy. F them both. Queen and Joe Biden. There's only a year or two between conspiracy theory and truth. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Max Egan is gone, so we need to go to... Guys, Oz is down and under. Yeah, Looking Glass, Nikola Tesla technology. Yeah, there's definitely something going on, with Max Egan. I don't know. Why run? I don't know. There's that many people waking up now that I don't see why he'd run. You'd sort of have people around you, behind you, kind of just supporting you, Not necessarily monetarily, but just supporting the job you're doing. Tesla's building still in Niagara Falls. Ooh, vitamin C, amazing. Yeah, exactly. I've heard the Vatican has apparently got a way of looking in the future and past. Not sure how, though. That's apparently how they do it. But it depends on the person looking through it as to what outcome they see. But as of what I heard, as of 2012, because how everyone was waiting for the end in 2012, well, something did happen, but it wasn't... What they saw was it didn't go their way. And no matter who looked through it or what they tried to do, it wouldn't change. So they knew from 2012 they were in trouble. And been building to this point now. So Tesla had free energy with no wire transmission. That's exactly it. That's what I think. I think we're all going to end up with some kind of Tesla electricity supply. Most have sold out, not stood their ground, taken money before health. Yeah. Well, see, the whole reason I became like this is because of my health. I got sick in 2004, didn't know anything about anything until somewhere between 2006 and 2008, someone handed me a 9/11 documentary. And I sat and watched it and I went, oh my God. And then, because I was so sick, I started looking at why, what could be wrong with your stomach, and it led me here and there. And then I started looking at GMOs, fluoride, things that were in our food and our water. And then it went to what's going on in the sky. And from there, it just kept expanding. And I, like many people, used to watch Alex Jones. And there was a point I got to where I thought, and it was about 2011 or 12, where I kind of thought, no, he's now... I enjoyed watching him, but he gets so riled up that kind of has that ability to make the audience angry as well. And so I wanted to know more about what was going on without that. So I started looking for different people, and that's how I went out from there. And I think I got on Alex Jones by watching Jesse Ventura's conspiracy theory, which was on TV at one point. And they had Harp, they had CC, they had, the weather. They had heaps of good theories in there about what was going on and about different subjects. So it was really good. And I've got it. And it's on a box. And I don't think you can find it on the internet anymore. So who knows where that may end up. Project Looking Glass, show at the end of times for them. Yeah, exactly. It's for them. The end times are for them, not us. Yes, I think after the fall of, there will be a fix for the things. Yeah, that's what I think too. I hope. You reckon most people got the placebo first time round to make others think it was okay? And then it'll be the boosters that do it. Okay, yep, could be. Rest tyrant says spike proteins will end the people. Yeah, I'm hoping not. They will probably be scared enough. They'll find out what's happened and they'll be scared enough to be worried. But hopefully, that there's help. Because I know that my parents oh, God knows, I don't know. I told them, but they went and did it. They think they know better. And I don't know what to say to that. How do you tell your parents you know better than they do? I don't know. Their technology to enslave us is going to set us free. Exactly. Well, they brought the internet out to try and enslave us, but it had the opposite effect because all the information's on there now and you can look it up. So it worked against them, and it's going to keep doing that. And then when Mr. T brings out the Freedom Social thing, watch what happens then. What is going on here is proof. Yeah. The truth about these things needs to come out soon. I know. I agree. The truth is out there and always shines through dark to light. Yeah. Lies can't hide in the light. They can't. They're shown exactly what they are. When they beam up the 5 grid, things will go haywire. So look for your children in schools when they'll be targeted. Yeah, we've known about that for a little while, so we're kind of I'm still not discounting it. I'm looking at everything, but even here, I think we've got 5G here. Maybe not the full version of it. Maybe if they turn it up or do something or, play with it a bit, it does something else. So I don't know. I don't really want to find that out. Karma is coming for the wicked soon. Yeah, I agree. HW Liberty Miracle, you're feeling very sad and scared. Don't be. It's all right. Look, there are way more of us than they say. There are millions of us. They're not here, like on my stream, but there are around the world. There's millions of us. Don't you worry. Don't worry. The Obedes was sentenced yesterday, 3 years in jail, maybe Gladys next. Yeah, hopefully, Kevin. The Obedes, I remember that years ago when they got done for that. And that's all conflict of interest. That's the McDonald guy, Tim McDonald, I think he was. He was the politician who bought land or whatever he did, or let the Obedes buy the land and opened it up for coal exploration. When it wasn't even a coal area meant to be anyway, So this is a conflict of interest, mates helping mates. And see, that's what I mean by just this ICAC thing and there's New South Wales Supreme Court things, you're going to see people slowly going from the lower to the, it'll go up. You just remembered you heard 80 banks apparently shut in Ireland this week. Oh, really? Yeah, don't worry, be happy. You know what? If you turn your TV off and have a break from everything, sometimes it's a miracle. Everything goes away. It's amazing. Jay Stephanie says that's what happened to Colin Powell this week. He was fully and died of complications. Right, I saw a chart of the indications of these. Some will live out their days. I agree, definitely. I've seen pictures of Gitmo. They were expanding there too. Every virus sheds via mucus, blood, feces, sweat, etc. Yeah, Laurie D, I agree with that. Unless it was a placebo. Please. Let it be a placebo. At least on some of them. The ones that really are cocky about it, maybe, No, I don't even wish that on. I don't wish it on anyone, really. Can't help it. Stock up on rice and beans. Germany is short on fertilisers and a mass food shortage will be seen soon. Yeah, that is by design, I believe. And I've got pasta, rice. I'm growing potatoes. I have other vegetables that I have to plant out soon. I'm waiting for the last of the frosty nights to go so I can plant them. And it may even end up being the 1st of November when I get to plant my vegetables, but they'll still work out all right. People need a re-education across all of their lives. They do. Why at school are we not taught things that really matter to us, the things we need to know? Budgeting, household, looking after your house, your children, everything. Why are they teaching us some rubbish that we really don't need to know and leaving things out that we do need to know? I've always wondered why. And learning to govern yourself, that should be taught at school. Learning to be responsible for your actions. Not making excuses for other people's actions, which is what they seem to do a lot. We really need re-education in a different way. Let's pray that they show us the tribunals and share the list of names of those who took the easy way out. I'm hoping so too, Mash. I really am. Shelves thinning out in grocery stores. Yep, we got that here as well. There's some things you can't get. That's why I say, if you can, buy what you just need. Okay? Leave everything else. You're not going to... I had something on its way from weeks ago, and it's a pet bed. I was going to use it for myself, but it's big enough that I could probably lay in it. We'll see how we go. But anyway, it's been 4 weeks and it's still not here. I don't know where it came from now. I think China. And I'm like, I couldn't have found one made in Australia. Like I say, I even have a go at myself. I'm for doing things like that. But that was like 4 weeks ago. No excuses, I did it, But I'm still waiting for it. So another thing we're being taught is why you should have manufacturing in your own country and not rely on China. It's a bad idea for this globalism, because if something happens, whether it be weather or someone disagreeing with someone else, via countries disagreeing with other countries, you're going to have problems. So you need manufacturing in your own company. And that's what I think we're being shown by all of this, all these cargo ships as well. Now, there may be multiple things to the one, like with the cargo ships, it's showing you need manufacturing in your own country, but it's also maybe going to show us how they traffic people. I don't know. There could be more than one exposure in each thing. You know what I mean? Like the medical system. That didn't just expose the medical system, then the politicians and the, experts and all these other things came out with that. So I think everything's got more than one reason to be coming out and exposure in multiple ways. Yard sales are my wife's speed. That's it. Yeah, you're honestly better off going to someone's yard sale. We call them garage sales here in Australia. Buy second-hand stuff. And all the old stuff that was made is normally more sturdy than anything you'll buy these days. So, if you can, yeah. When I come into dollars, all is welcome to live on the big land I purchase. We'll hire a large charter plane of we go. Yeah, that sounds great. Hey, Freddie, how you going? D. Lee says, keep me posted, Burnaby Lee, yeah. King Gurgle Snurgleson says, damn, missed 70 minutes. Hi, Hev. How you going? Live like a cat. Our dictator in WA has mandated that thing for 75% of the workers. Oh, no. Yep, that's it. Salt, sugar, flour and honey. Arrest tyrants. I stocked up on flour. A lot. And sugar. And salt, actually. I did. And rice and pasta. Canned veg. Because that's all I can afford. Like for stocking up for lasting a long time. I don't know how to, and I have to learn how you do your own veggies to make them last, a long time without losing flavour. If you can. I don't know. The Viking, I'm watching times 2 speed, hoping to catch up. I'll probably sound like a chipmunk. That'd be interesting. I'm back. I'm glad to be here. Good. That's good, Joe. The ether gives free energy. Tesla tech. Yeah. Who hit the thumbs down? Let's lynch them. Yeah, I don't worry about thumbs down. They still give you the view. They have to click on to give you the thumbs down. So they're still giving you a view. So, and people who want a thumbs down maybe have slight problems. Because I know there's some people that are stalking people around the internet trying to catch them saying the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing, and someone's already making videos of me, so they think I'm a racist and this and that. And do you really think I care? If you think you can if you want to. I don't care. I just say what I think, and I know I'm not, but I don't care what people say about me, so that'll be the thumbs down anyway. Whoa, where'd to go? I've jumped again. Oh, okay, I've jumped a fair bit. It's not showing me there's that many comments there, and then all of a sudden there's a lot. Where? Oh, God, I'm way back. I'm really way back. Some don't like the truth, lol. Boo to the thumbs down. Yeah, exactly. That's... You still don't understand what the heck is going on in Australia? I don't think anyone does. I think everyone should just turn their TV off and then they'll understand what's happening. Nothing. He ate too much popcorn and candies. It's time for the movie to end. Yeah, Diana C says I'm late. Hey, Diana, how you doing? Oh, sorry. Waiting on the reply about Somerset Bellenoff. I'm so sorry. I got sidetracked. I read your email and I got sidetracked and forgot to get back to you. I'm so sorry. I will get back to you. Okay, I'm way back, guys. Oh. Okay, well, I'm just going to have to... I'm sorry, guys. Yep, Attack Network, you're the best. God bless, don't stop. Oh, God love you. Governor of Canada. I'm sorry, I've missed it. I have missed a few comments. I'm so sorry. Government of Canada has ads on YouTube. Expect us to quit smoking by 2025. And that's what I say about that. No, I know. It's not the greatest for you. You got to, I'm gonna have to give up sooner or later. I just don't want to right now, and I'd probably go off if I did. You'd see Hev on fire, mate. You would. Google Senate document 43. Oh. You're waiting for your phone call to go and get... Yeah, I'm waiting for someone to turn up at my door. Yeah, or whatever. See you later. Not playing the game. Senate document number 43, 73rd Congress, first session, which states as owner of all property is in the state. Ooh. I do now know the truth, but it seems to be kryptonite. It's as if the red pill is an invitation to the big boy game. What I can say is I've accepted the Sith and the Jedi. I walk mile round trip to buy groceries. I leave my phone at home now. When I get monthly update from Google, they don't show me. I'll walk to the store. Yeah, exactly. Because they're following everywhere you go. They're tracking. Okay, in fact, if you've got Facebook app, well, even if you don't, they track you all over the place too. Facebook has profiles set up for people who aren't even part of Facebook. Like my mum and dad, they'd have a profile set up for them. They'd already know about them. It's insane what... I think they're listening a lot more than what we think. Don't do anything in your room that you would do in private without putting your phone into another room. I'm telling you, don't even have the phone in the room. Go put it somewhere else. In the kitchen, turn the blender on. But even the bathroom. Oh, I'm sure they listen more than we think. I'm trying to collect and screenshot as much stuff as I can. That's good, Alex. Yep, keep it. I agree. It's showing it needs to end. Yeah, I feel that way too. Apparently police have been targeting and chasing. Was that Max? Oh, okay, that's a bit different. There is someone else on Twitter who lives in Australia who's getting targeted. He's been all over mainstream media as a loon and a conspiracy theory, but then that's a nasty one. He's not. But I don't know if the police are chasing him at the moment, but I know he was being targeted. Okay, someone doesn't like the truth. Yep, thumbs down. Yep, I read that one. I'm following up higher power. Going to start going to AA and just quit Mary Jane. I'm going to miss that girl. Still much love for her. Yeah, and I'll find a partner, I hope. Yeah, I don't have a problem with Mary Jane. I enjoy her company. Keeps me sane. But I don't drink, so yeah. I don't know. I just do it. It just I think it helps expand your thinking a little bit. Mary Jane, yeah. That's all I'm going to say about that. From my experience. Remember, folks, stay in... Remember, folks, stay in drugs, eat your school, and don't do vegetables. That's a good one, Rex. You love Mary Jane? Yeah. Americans tune out whenever Biden starts talking. I think everybody does. I can't... There's some people I can't listen to because I will literally tune out and not hear a word they're saying, and Biden's one of them. I have to really concentrate to listen to what he's saying because my mind's like, yeah, you don't want to hear this. You don't want to listen. And so it just tunes out. You're referring to popcorn in the movie? Oh, Rex, you said it's Yellow Book. Okay. Max is good friends in Acapulco. Maybe one sent a plane or just paid one for him. One of his friends hit big on Bitcoin. Oh, that's good. Okay, well, if he needs the protection, yeah, then that's fair enough. I just wondered why he ran all of a sudden. Like, I don't know. Keep your head high. At HW Liberty Miracle, God wins, sending you love. Yep. Mary Jane never hurt no one. Yeah. That's what I think. Chris says, sorry I'm late. I had Jacks to deal. Oh no, did you? That person's insane. They really are. Our countries have leveraged workers. Taxpayers are worth more dead to the somebodies. 100% fact and truth. We live on a plane with a dome covering us called the firmament. We do not live on a ball. NASA are liars and gangsters. Ink fate, scream media. Yep, eyes to see. I don't know what shape the earth is. I just know it's not what we're being told. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button, it just helps me be shown more around. Like, I don't know if they actually refer, you know, what do you call it? Put it up on people's home screens, you know. Promote me. I don't think they do. I don't know. Because they keep knocking off subs as well. I've noticed. Like, it's really, really obvious, you know. Okay, where I'm up to. I love her too. I love Southern Comfort as well, but sometimes the calling is more important than once. Yeah. Mary comforts me daily. Yeah, I love a company. Yeah, exactly. I think it keeps me from not freaking out. Oh dear. And I just think a lot on it. So I really like deeply think. I don't know, I just enjoy it. It tells in God's word in the original Bible we have a dome covering us called the firmament. Yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah, that's... Well, I tend to believe the Bible more than I would the media or NASA, who were started by, wasn't it Werner von Braun? Yeah, and wasn't he at the Nuremberg trials being trialled? Free pass, anyone? Come to Free Republic of Florida. Our governor just did an emergency session of legislature now federal corporate mandates against the law. Oh, yeah. I'm still waiting to see what Don Perignon, I'll call him Don Perignon. His name's Don Perrottet, but I'll call him Don Perignon. I'm still waiting to see what he's doing because the media are claiming one thing and then, I don't know. I'm like... I'm over it. I'm over all these politicians, man. I'm over it. Hey, George, how you going? Mary's giving me comfort right now. I do enjoy her company too. Yeah, I had a couple of Marys before I came on. Yeah, I do throughout the day. It doesn't take my motivation away. It actually, like, I love having it and then going and pottering around and do the vacuuming, you know, everything's more interesting. So it's not as like tedious, you know what I mean? Because you like you're in your head, you know. And I also, well, I used to, but you can't really because I can now. Have your phone going with earphones in while you're vacuuming. Otherwise, you can't hear. Yeah. I used to do that as well. I still do it sometimes, but I'm more likely to pause it now rather than try and listen to something, you know, unless it's a live stream, and then I'll try and listen while I'm vacuuming. The Vatican used the ancient method of looking up a young monk's father while chanting in the name of the spirit of a whole man. It's the Catholic Church's version of the Doc and Marty McFly's DeLorean. On your Pete. Moon landing conspiracy was great. Yeah, that was. Because, yeah, they can't... Aren't we supposed to be advancing in technology? But we can't get there now. Makes sense? Not at all. He used to think Trump was orange because he was using the looking glass technology. Oh dear. Did you know the media actually make him more orange sometimes? Like they really... I don't know why they do that. It's just weird. I don't care what colour he is, as long as he's a good bloke. Watch Dr. Rima Labo, Jesse Ventura. Jesse Ventura could be like controlled opposition too, for all I know. But it just made me look a bit further on things. That's where I think that's where I came across Alex Jones. Was through, because Jesse Ventura had Alex Jones on that show as one of his researchers or information guy. So I'm wondering, should we do our taxes in January? I don't know. Yeah, that would be interesting. Because if you're not being included in society, should you be paying taxes for those things that you're not being included in? Just asking, you never know. I mean, yeah, I'd be wanting my tax back for things I'm not included in anymore. Am I still paying for that? No. Okay, give me that money back. Am I still paying for that one too? I want it all back. Give it back. Alex, not my style. So crude. I'm not so refined. Go figure. I used to watch Jesse Ventura on telly in the UK, but can only find limited stuff now. Yeah, that's why I got it. I had a feeling that was going to, it would disappear. I don't know if there's a website called the Wayback Machine. I don't know if you can get YouTube videos off that. I've got to try. Because the Wayback Machine shows you what they've deleted off the internet. If you search for something, it'll be there. I don't know if it has to be a specific title or anything, but it's worth a look. Trump got an orange burn from the looking glass. Jesse Ventura's a shill. You posted a video about him during his wrestling career and a skit he did in 9/11 before 9/11. Okay. Randy says Jesse Ventura's conspiracy series was right on. Jezza Digesta says, am I a shill? Are you talking to me? Oh, well, believe what you want. No, I'm not, but you can believe what you want. If you think I am, well, I don't know. But no, I'm not. I'm just a genuine person trying to find out what's going on to the best of my ability and from what I know. So there you go. Funny thing about Orange Trump, if you watch videos from Israelis going back several years, he's actually pink. Yeah. I believe the TV, and when they take photos of him, they do it deliberately. Stephen King's book, The Dome, in fact, he has wrote quite a few books that have many things in common with today's world. Yep. And I thought the orange was just bad solarium treatment. Well, there you go. Yeah, no, I do think that the media do tend to turn the orange up, like they edit it and turn the orange up on him so that he looks more orange. The med beds are coming soon. There's 3 types of them. I know that one is regenerative. Ooh, I'm praying. In the US, you file taxes for a refund. If you should owe, there are penalties. Oh, God. Yeah. I think they made him look orange on purpose. Yep, they did. If a company in Florida wants to force a fee on you, you can say no. If you get fired in Florida for not taking it, the employer has to pay you up to 12 weeks unemployment. Now it's state law. Wow. That's really good, Geo Loft. Selena says, I'm not banking on the med beds. The only pictures I've seen in articles are taken from sci-fi movies and TV shows. Yeah, well, you know that TV shows and sci-fi movies, a lot of the movies are have little bits of the truth in them. So I'm not discounting, and I hope and pray that there are. Yep, I even heard Trump does his own makeup so he knows what he looks like. He's not really orange anymore, though. He never really was. He wasn't. In Ontario, if you get fired for not taking the thing, oh, really? They've gone that far. Oh, you work for yourself? Yeah, that's how I want to be. Work for myself. Really, I'd prefer to work for myself than someone else. You reckon we nobodies will never see the med beds? I don't know. I don't know, really. Just got a 4-litre ice cream container full of strawberries from our garden. Oh, that would be the best. 5G is mostly a promo. Most phones don't have the 5G chip in them. I'm on a computer, and my computer, I can flick over to 5G on my computer. There's a normal, like the normal Wi-Fi, and then there's the 5G option. I can go both. I don't know if but it's showing in Australia, the map is showing that the 5G is active, and it's active in this area, so I don't know. Did you know the moon landing was made in Nevada and film studio in Pedowood? I've seen the look footage from behind the scenes with a cat on the moon. This is a fact. Really? I'd like to see the cat on the moon. I know years ago they were showing in, I don't know if it was Greenland or somewhere, but it was pretty like deserty area, and the Mars rover and all the trucks, the NASA trucks were there filming, and then someone took a screenshot of where they were filming, put it next to the Mars rover one, and the only difference of the landscape was that the Mars one had been photoshopped to have more red in it, so it looked like the red planet, but it was actually Earth. So I don't know, that's just what I see. God speaks about how our bodies are self-healing. It seems the med beds work from that and stimulates the genes in our bodies that's already there to heal. Prayers that it's God's tech. Yeah, either that, or I believe if we just, like, if our food was the way it should be, our bodies would have the ability to do that. But they've bred the vitamins, like by hybridizing and breeding all these plants, like seedless watermelons and stuff like that. They're breeding all the goodness out of them as well, all the vitamins. So what our great-great-grandparents ate, the vegetables they ate, are not the same as what we've got now. And same as the meat. They do this to the meat from the time they're born, just like they do with babies. So there's something in there, you know what I mean? It's not natural. They've got to get all these out of everything so we have natural food, and then, GMOs out of our plants and that, so that we can grow proper food. And the only ones I believe at the moment are heritage seeds that are the originals. Other than that, they've got them locked in the seed vault that was my stomach. Sorry, guys. The original seeds are all locked up in the seed vault in wherever it is. Can't remember. You know the giant seed vault? They said in case things went wrong on the earth, they'd be able to replant all the vegetables and that. Yeah, they took them all there for themselves. You work for yourself also? Would you ever do a pre-recorded conversation so we could edit for YouTube? Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd be interested. Definitely. I was going to do that with a couple of other people. I just haven't got... Things are getting away from me, guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, things just get away from me sometimes, and it depends on my health as well. If I'm not doing good, I won't be able to. But yeah, I would. We'll set it up, Freddie, and see how we go. I want to do one with someone else as well. I've still got to ask her if she'll do one with me. You just bought a pint of strawberries, still growing here. Kat says, let's go, Brandon. Stuck in my head now. Hi, The Honest Truth. How you going? Yeah, let's go, Brandon. Trash the television. Yeah, exactly. Don't own a TV, don't want one either. I've got them, but I never turn it on. I just don't watch TV. Who is paying for Gladys's defence counsel some obscene amount in day fees? Amazing how she can command these pond scum lawyers to defend her. Yeah, I agree, Zal. I hope it's not. She better pay the taxpayers back if she's using that. That would, to me, it'd be a conflict of interest again. How many African presidents have died suddenly? Recently, 10 to 15, I lost count. Really? Last I heard there was 4 of them. Is it up to 10 or 15? Yes, the moon footage in black and white. But I send a clapperboard for action on the moon, even though it was America. Oh, yep. Yeah, that. Take 2. And you know how they filmed the moon landing? Who was on the moon to film the moon landing? Who was taking the footage on the moon of the... Oh, I don't know. JCK... Oh, my stomach's not going to shut up now. JCK Douse 70% have taken the real deal, unfortunately. Claim your rights under UC 1-308. Oh, under UCC, sorry. Is that the US code? All the presidents assassinated lately did not want... they didn't want any of these, and yeah, I know. Yeah, I heard that. Never wish harm on anyone else. We're better than that. Yeah, see, I don't even wish them to be hurt. I want, oh God, scare them, yeah, but like wake them up to what's going on. But I hope they're all right. Are you talking about Somerset Bellenoff? Am I too scared to talk about her? Am I? Seriously? No, I'm not. I have had things going on. I'm busy, man. Like, sorry. Hey, Missy T, how you doing? JJ, hi all. What I missed? Not a whole lot. Just 2 hours. Sorry, guys. I know YouTube don't let you know when I pop up or whatever, so yeah, they don't always tell you, even when you hit the bell or even when you hit the reminder. They've done it to me. When I was trying to watch a Supreme Court thing, they let me know after the fact, and they don't upload it onto YouTube, so if you miss the live, you miss the whole lot. There must be some placebo because it's still in clinical trial till 2023. Wonder if my stomach's going to just keep going. Wonder if they know who got what, or it'll just went to hell in a handbasket like everything else lately. Schools create work slaves. Hi, Missy T. Including the studio lighting and screen in a studio on parts of the Nevada desert. This is fact. I never mince my words or lie. Yep, I've heard the same thing. What the heck? Says, hey, y'all. How you going, what the heck? School by my house makes children wear masks. Oh, no. You meant green screen. I thought you did, yep. Colleges are fraud too. Higher education should produce new bosses that create jobs. Yeah, exactly. You learned your skills at school of hard knocks and trade school. Yeah, exactly. Through life. Trade school's the only way to go, get a trade and work for yourself. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. Am I going to reply to you concerning Somerset Bellenoff or not? Well, I don't know what you've asked me about Somerset Bellenoff. Okay. Fine. Someone wants to argue. Good luck with that. Sorry. I was fortunate. I went to school in Minnesota where education used to be very important. I learned civics, home economics, i.e. budgeting, cooking and cleaning. Grandma taught me gardening. Exactly. BlackRock creates ship blockade. Yep. Look, Jezza Jester. Turn me off. That's fine. Are you a sewer and have a sewing machine? Buy some nice material and natural stuffing. That pet bed wouldn't be hard to make and a nice project to do. Yeah, I didn't even think I can sew, but I don't have a sewing machine. So I would be doing it by hand. But I do sew by hand as well. The Bible tells all of this what to eat, how to solve problems, how to farm, build, etc. This is what parents should be teaching kids, not schools. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, both. But I think both. If you're going to like have schools, at least try and teach them something valuable, even gardening. You know, we ate wild berries from the woods, and we even had wild asparagus. I used to do that when I was young. We used to have like if people had berries overhanging a fence, we used to have certain places we'd go and just be able to eat berries, and that was in Parramatta, which is in Sydney. But it used to be more a nice little town, and now it's a city. It's amazing how quick that happened. I look at Parramatta now, from when I was a kid to now, and it looks nothing like the place that I remember. It's just disgusting to me. All these high rises everywhere, and it used to kind of look like a little country town nearly, but now it looks like a city, and it's horrible. A plumber can work 365 days a year. Yeah, plumbers are paid high too because of the job they do. Electrician, yep. Wild berries and asparagus grow near me. Oh, that'd be good. Is the man from Snowy River your neighbour? I want to buy his horse. Oh, they're the Brumbies down in the snowy... You can see the wild horses down there in the snowy mountains. They're beautiful. They just live, you know? How we're supposed to just live in the country, on the land. And they're not tame, so but they're beautiful. So can mechanics and electricians, yep. Apples, pears, peaches, plums. Remember in Australia everything once was made with pure cotton and pure wool? This never seemed to hurt anyone and jumpers lasted a lifetime. I do remember, yeah. You can get a food dehydrator for beef jerky, and that kind of stuff is pretty easy. I'm just going to go and grab a biscuit or something, guys. My stomach's not going to shut up until I do. I'm going to put you on an intermission for just a minute, okay? One sec, guys. Okay, sorry guys. Okay. I should have probably eaten this before I came back on. Nobody cares if your car's or electricity doesn't work. But you do care quickly if your plumbing doesn't. Yes, definitely. Hey Empress, how you doing? Flash frozen veggies. Dehydrate fruit and veg, then blend into a powder. Oh. Oops, I did it again. I touched the chat and it jumped. Okay, where I'm up to. There's Jezza Dezza. Anyway, at Jezza da Jester, you sent me your phone number. I'm not going to ring anyone, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Okay, where I'm up to. I'm also trying not to have food on my teeth when I talk. Old School Pete says, we can't talk about It's all over my teeth. Sorry, guys. Can't talk about globalism being bad because as glad as I am, at least one of my granddad's defo put a few away. This is what the Nazis fought against, the international. You're scared too. Don't be, honestly. Well, just watch what's going on, but the mainstream media are lying, right? So that's one thing you've got to realise. When they talk about war and everything, there won't be a war. And if civil war starts, it'll be shut down very quickly. You're on your second or third dehydrator. Almost everything we grow and don't use or pass to neighbours gets dehydrated. That's a good idea. Trump tried to bring back manufacturing to USA. I bet there are tons of people that wish now he'd finished it. Yeah, I agree, JJ. Just getting here from USA. Oh, Jester, it was you that thumbs down because I'm ignoring you. Look, I'm really sorry, but listen. The chat jumps, right? So I'm not ignoring you. There's probably a lot of comments I haven't read. I'm sorry. And I've got other things that are concerning me right now. So answer you what? For God's sake. Mate, I'll see you later. Saying I have no hate, but Zionism is clear. Yeah. Parboil veggies, then vacuum seal, food saver, and then freeze. Dehydrating onions and peppers now. Stuart says, I say thank you, Hev. Don't forget oil. Hi, 920. God bless from England. 15-minute lag on comments. There you go. Yeah, I will, Randy. I'll block them. I'll block them. And then JJ Willow says, blanch them first. Okay, I'll blanch them and then block them. I'm joking. Yeah, patience is a virtue. Oh, sorry, it was my video. It was a few minutes behind. Yeah, it can be. Look, Jester, if you want to ask me a question, ask. Esoteric Atlanta removed her video. Whose video? Have answers in the order received. Yeah, I do. I'm way back in the chat. I am. You were trying to talk to Esoteric Atlanta, Bryce, about her removing her video on Somerset Belanoff, and she ignored me. I think she was made to remove it and had a gag order put on her. Could be wrong. Now where'd it go? It's done it again. Oh, the message got deleted. Okay. Oh, did someone block them? My goodness. Like, there, you know, if you ask a question, just hang in there. I'll get there, you know? But if you want to start reacting and carrying on, then you might just, get... Wow. Like I said, dead elites have many clones and body doubles with masks and CGI plays, so people don't what's going on really think about it. Yeah, could be. So, Jez, will you have the thumbs up now? I think they're gone. I didn't know what the hell they were having a go at me for. I'm like, what the hell? What question? What? The Aussie Cossacks being targeted. Yeah, we're not thumbs down kind of people here. Yeah. Who is paying Gladys fee? I did read that, didn't I? Now, yeah. If the public is paying for it, if she loses, I believe she'll have to pay it back. Google this, ICD9E978. Okay. Biden just gibbers. Oh, see you later, Dolores. Have to run. Love you. Take care. Same here. Biden is very unpleasant to listen to. Never understand anything he's saying. Well, I am way back, aren't I? I'm way back in the comments. Sorry, guys. It makes no sense at all. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Harmony. Potato President Biden is as useless as an empty box of hamburger helper. Yeah, exactly. Really enjoyed your last video, Hev. There was lots of information. Of course, your narration is homey. Oh, thank you. Yeah, a lot of people can't listen to Biden. See, I'm not the only one. Do tomatoes, broccoli, corn, spinach, or Swiss chard, beans, so many you can do. And that'd be dehydrating, wouldn't it? Okay, where am I at? Dolores, have to run. I think I said, did I say goodbye? Oh, yep, I'm down here. Oh, God, what am I doing? As soon as I grab the chat, it goes one way or the other, and I don't know which way it's gone. So I'm going both ways trying to find where I'm at, you know? Sorry, guys. Yeah, the media, the virus, I reckon they are. And the politicians that go along with it. Mary J wears many psychedelic bikinis here in Florida, and she makes a lot of pretty babies. Mary Jane aids me helping speak to those of less IQ. You think Jessie is okay? Who's Jessie? Ventura. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Hev, my Marty McFly joke was about a comment someone left or something other than that mention the Vatican. Oh, okay, yep. In case I wondered. A submitted is IRS form as a Fifth Amendment waiver signed under penalty of perjury confession. I've been high enough to see the earth is round. I used to watch Jesse Ventura. Hulk Hogan kicked him in the face. Yeah. I mean, like, they used to do the wrestling and shit, you know. Oh, whoa. Sugar. The wrestling and stuff. And that was all acting, you know. And we kind of knew that. Hello, Hev. How's you doing? How's Aussie land going or not? It's going slowly. And I think Victoria are going to start opening up because Don Perignon from the New South Wales Premier, the new Premier of New South Wales, has decided to start opening up New South Wales. So Daniel Andrews in Victoria is also forced to start opening up because he looks really bad. Did I hear when Boris Johnson went to hospital with a non-existing thing? Well, at that time he was around. Oh, yep. Yeah, it could be, yeah. Eyes to see, it very well could be. Old school Pete Powell. They're mentioning that Obama trial has commenced, but we really know where he is, don't we? Yeah, exactly. You don't tolerate that stuff there in Orlando. Predictive text is killing me on this device. Yeah, I know. I hate that stuff. I've got such an old phone now. Remember when you used to have to hit the, like, what is it, the 9 button to get W, X, Y, or Z? I'm back to that. So I've got to press it. W, E, N, T. You know, it's weird getting used to going back to it. Predictive text. Oh, yep. I used to watch him. Eyes to see Bill Clinton was just in hospital for C. Mary Jane inspires me. Yeah, it does. I'll think about you tonight, sweet cheeks. He's not really orange. What's for real? Old school Pete, yes, it's frustrating, but then often Fruit Tube can't spell neither. The talk to text, they can't understand my, if I try and talk to text, you won't even understand what the hell it says from me, because they don't understand the Australian language. Janine says Somersault left the earth plane. Who's Janine? I don't know who that is. 5G is active in the area, sounds like a rap lyric. The sea vault's in northern Norway. That's where it is, Norway. Haha, time for a puff break and a slice of homemade bread and butter. I didn't actually. I just really quickly grabbed a biscuit just to just silence my gut. It's just going that berserk. I haven't even eaten the whole biscuit. I've eaten a part of it. But I want to go and actually have brekkie soon. It's a bit late. It's lunchtime and I'll be having breakfast. That's how out of sorts I was this morning. I didn't even eat before I came on. I was just, trying to get ready. No, I'm not that bad. The spell check is knackered. You can't use the mic and every other word gets changed by the predictive text. Driving me mad. Nice big scream too, but it's murder. Yeah. You just heard a drop bear growl. That was my gut. Yeah, Somerset is interesting and scary. Look, no one's contacted me. I haven't taken any videos down. As far as I know, I haven't had any videos taken down. And I'm not running from Somerset Ballinoff. There's just nothing to report, as far as I know. And there are more important things going on right now in the news that may need attention. That's the only reason I haven't done anything on Somerset for a while. Yeah. But she's interesting and a bit like, who is she and what's this about? And these African rulers said no to the kosher thing and died for their disobedience. Yeah. I heard that they were doing that to them. Hi, Natalie. Aussies are strong and waking. It's hard all round. Sorry, guys. I think psychologically more so, but then that's what their real goal is. Lots more sad messages where people have lost to suicide of loved. UCC is the Universal Commercial Code for International Trade. Oh, okay. There you go. Stuart Warren says, pond scum, that's just ace, lol. That's my new insult for anyone aggressive towards me now. God bless you all from Victoria. We still can't travel past 25 kilometres. Oh, what a joke. Oh, no. Yeah, you call them swamp scum, Stuart. Oh, yep. If anyone acting aggressive towards you, just call them swamp scum, because that's all they are. Vaccinated or owned. I think something big is going to happen Halloween. I'll see all. Well, yeah, their day could be turned upside down on them. Has anyone thought of that? That special day that they have could be flipped upside down on them. It could turn out to be the worst day they've ever had in their life. My fingers are crossed waiting for it anyway. They're panicking their evil plans about to flip over to God. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I see evil being promoted every which way. Evil and like sex everywhere, like in ads and everything. And you don't need it. There's no need for that. Alex, that's why we all need to be praying and praising. Yep. NASA has a larger film studio than Hollywood. Yeah, I believe they do. Craigslist for a used sewing machine. Oh, really? Is that in the US, though, mainly? Craigslist? We got local, like, places here. Like, we've got Gumtree that you could buy probably a second-hand something on there, or there was another one called the Trading Post. They used to be newspapers, but they turned into online things. Natalie, who's wanting to talk about Miss Bellinoff and why? Well, apparently it was Jezza de Jester. And he started having a go at me because I didn't answer something that I didn't even see. I don't know what he was asking. Or they were asking. And then they started getting abusive or not abusive, but just silly. Can't control themselves. So, yeah. Someone's done me a favour and apparently blocked them for now. I might contact them later and ask them what that was all about. We'll see. But that's not how you get my attention. Actually, I may not because of that. Because that's not how you get my attention. Is by demanding. Yeah. So that was Jezza de Jester. Stuart, I don't get that. I go wherever I choose. I'm in Mildura and have to go back to Melbourne. Last time there was hardly anyone around. Never was confronted. Sad and scared going back, though. That's what I found. All this stuff you hear, when you actually go and do something, you're fine. It's scary because you're like going, am I going to get pulled over? Is something going to happen? I don't want to do this. I don't want to face anyone, or whatever. Your heart's going and everything, but nothing happens. Nothing happens. Alex, and praising our Lord on that day, particularly all day and all night. Yeah. On the 31st of October, start praying. African presidents, lol, you mean warlords. Places a basket case from top to bottom. Yeah, but I believe the ones that were going against this were okay. I don't know for a fact. But if they're trying to protect their people, and it depends on how much you know about controlling the world. Because they've got, people who aren't in Africa have a lot of control over Africa, other people. The people in the way, up there. They run things. So when these bad people are put in power, they're done so on purpose by someone else in another country. That's what globalism is. That's why you don't want it. There's no comeback if you've got globalism and someone else from another country is running your country. And that's exactly what they want to do to Australia right now. They want someone in England running Australia. Not the same country. Not the same. Sorry. Can't do it. And for all we know, it could be run by China behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Okay, so where am I? Okay, find all metal Sears Kenmore sewing machine. They'll last 100 years if maintained. That'd be good if you could find an old one. 920 says, I'm interested in Bellenoff. Yeah, so am I. 920, honestly. I haven't looked into her for a little bit, and I will have to have a look into her and see what's happening. But they haven't posted anything, or I'd get an email telling me they've posted. So there's not much going on there, unless someone else has written something about her. And that's where I would have to look there, New music, you like that tune? Was that the, I love that music. I found out what it was. It's been on some videos that I watch, and I've thought, what is it? And someone actually put the link underneath, and I went, right, I'm grabbing that music. I love that. The Brumbies only whittle at 14 hands high to 14 hands. They're difficult to train with a wild yearling, but they're good working horses to ride. Yeah, they're tough. The Brumbies, the wild horses, Snowy River man horses. A few people like that tune. That's good. Quick turn headphones down. Oh no, was it really loud, Shannon? I'm so sorry. Could still hear you in the background though, just so you know. Yeah, I thought the microphone was on. So I just told my son, I've got to get a bicky. My stomach's growling, everyone can hear it. In school, they teach young boys to be men and girls to be the master of the home. Very important. Now they want to tell the boys to be feminists and the girls to be all about beauty. Yeah, exactly. We've all been sort of led this way, bit by bit, throughout our lives, and everything we've been taught. It's up to us to hang on to the traditional, I think. Please put your beautiful pussycats on the screen. What has happened to your original music? You didn't like that one. It's still, the original music's still here. I'm sorry I didn't realise I'd put that one on there, but I kind of like the music, so... Stuart said I've got an ex-army Land Rover, so everyone thinks I'm army until they see my dog's big buff head hanging out the window. Yeah. Yeah, Jim. Build back better with all sixes in front of it. Yikes. This is the war, good against evil. Exactly. Natalie says Somerset sees her two animals, stays on her hand. That's my old phone. My new phone. New old phone. I think I just got a message. Yig had an Aussie on her channel working at Glammis Castle that talked about her and some ghost stories. She has said to have seen the error of her ways. Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to have a look. Sorry, I've been out of the loop. There you go. And Alex asks, why are you being so rude, Jez? Why are you speaking in code? What do you mean about Somerset? This is a friendly chat. Yeah. Abolish all laws compelling a domestic company to move to China in order to make a profit for stockholders. Yeah, Alex is like, answer me! Yeah. No, that's not the way to come at me. It won't get very far. Although I was trying to understand what they were on about and why they were having a go at me, because I didn't see the question. So, yeah. I don't know. Just need to pull the head in a bit, you know? Pull your head in, mate. You'll be right. You've screenshotted the stuff you could see of Jez. What? Oh, yeah. You would rather to speak to herself. The globalist scum want to destroy Western family unit from within, while overflowing us with multitudes of unfamiliar people they know traditionally keep in clans. We are being betrayed. Yeah, exactly. Maybe Jez was hangry. Lol. Hungry and angry, you reckon? Hungry? Oh, well, I realise that now. Sorry. I'm used to live streams commenting section being without lag. Oh, without lag. Okay. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm just way behind. Really way behind. So have some patience with me. I'm only one person and I'm trying my best to get through it. If someone has so many questions about Belanoff, maybe they should do their own extensive research. There is only so much I needed to know that wasn't interested in the rest. Unnerving. Yeah, that's what honestly, the best way is look for yourself. I haven't had any videos deleted here. I'm not removing any. I don't know what's going on with the other person who you were speaking about who had theirs delete or took theirs down. I don't know what happened there. I just haven't looked at it for a little while, that's all. I've had a lot of other news come up that I've had to make a priority. But I will look into it. If you can give me a few weeks, I'll look into it and see what I can do. Okay? That's the best I can give you. And yeah, if you want to remove your thumbs down, that would help. Hev would have answered you in time. Yeah. I just take time to get there. I'm sorry, I'm way behind in the comments and I don't mean to ignore anyone. Sometimes the comments jump so much and there's so many there that I have to jump forward a bit. Otherwise I'll be way back and I'll keep going forever. You know what I mean? The live stream will keep going with me just reading comments from an hour or two ago. So, you did a lot of research into Miss Belanoff. She may have done things in her past, but she was in a world where she was fighting for her life. Literally as a child, she and her friends were threatened regularly. I believe that too. I believe she's turned and she's sort of on the better side. That's what I think. I do think the pieces put out about her were hit pieces. That's what I think. I'm willing to wait and see what happens and maybe look into it, as I said, a bit more. But yeah, I will get onto it, but it might take me a little while because there is so much happening right now. It is death by 1,000 cuts. They're attacking on every level. They target the children to the old. These monsters have us played for fools, and it's horrible to think what comes next. Yeah, we'll all be pushed to a certain point, I think. Enough to worry us all, okay? Enough to make us realise that, whoa, we are that close. I can see it now already, how close it is. But you got to think of the people still asleep. They've kind of got to try and wake them up as much as they can before they hit them with something big, because it'll shock them and they won't be prepared. Okay, there's people saying that he needs to apologise. Oh yeah, if you really want me to see it, do a super chat and then I'll answer your question. I'll see that. Sorry, I apologise. There's that many comments and everything that I've got to go through. That yeah, I'm already 2 hours 41 minutes in, and if I stayed back where the comments were, I would have kept. It wouldn't have ended. Sometimes I have to jump over, and I'm sorry. I don't mean to ignore anyone's comments. Love the wrestling. Who knew Atwood would bring back the Big Daddy vibe? You can make your own lard from pork belly, which lasts a year or two and can be kept at room temperature. Can be used for baking, preserving meat, and cooking in general. Flavourful like bacon. Yeah, I've got beef lard. I think I've got a couple of big tubs in it for things. Is Janine Tarot by Janine? Is that who he was talking about? He or she, sorry, I don't, they were talking about. Natalie, considering she's seen the error of her ways, can be all forgiving in the eyes of God, but then by law her errors are dangerously beyond and maybe need some serious considerations. Yes, it was Tarot by Janine. I don't know. I've never watched Tarot by Janine. I don't know who that is. Breaking news, NYC, rat disease spread by rat urine, one person dead. Oh, okay, they're bringing a new... I wonder if they've got a thing for that one. Say who? Crazy. Yep. Not surprising they pile garbage on the streets for days on end. It's awful. Oh, no. Shannon Spears says, I'm a time-travelling genius. Just pulled my old phone now. I can keep up with the bleeding edge of the chat and listen to and read along with Hev 15 minutes back in the past. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm slow. I'm having a slow week and a slow day, and that's me. Hey, Republic Knuckle Sandwich. It's good. How are you going today? I think I'm having a lack of sense of humour today. My anxiety has been accelerated. Somewhat changing things to try and settle that, though. Yeah, concentrate on breathing, too. Like, if you find that you're getting... If your anxiety gets to the point where you start, doing the quick breathing, try and slow it down. It can help. Or go and listen to... There's something called... Above and Beyond Flow State. Turn that on and lay down just for 5 minutes. You'll feel better. Witching season is here. Watch your kids and pets. Yeah, around October. Republic mate, how is ya? I'm well, how you doing? We have Gumtree in UK also. Yeah, where you can buy second-hand stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's Facebook Marketplace too. Yeah, this 2 weeks are going to be tough. They will. It will be a tough time the next few weeks. Okay, I'm about to grab this thing again. It's going to jump. There it goes. Okay, I'm not too far behind now. Oh, until I did that and it jumped again. What is wrong with this thing? Oh, my God. Yeah, there I am. In Canada for buy and trade, yep. It's because of my delay. Jesus. Yeah, it is. Sorry. It really is. My delay. I'm way back, and when I think I'm caught up with the comments, it'll jump even more, and then there'll be a whole lot more to read. Yeah, these 2 weeks to flatten the curve. Felt like 2 years. It has been. Doesn't feel like Christmas. Yeah, it doesn't. What you say about the sexually charged adverts, etc., have look at things like the MTV Awards when Madonna fell over as demon. It's no wonder the likes of Iran calls the US the great. Yeah, it's the way we're being sort of taken, but the people in charge are the ones doing it. And then the people who don't know are following certain things, and then other people are awake and going, hey, I see that, So it's a mess. They've made a mess of it. They really have. These elite. Christmas stuff in the shops already? Oh, if there is, get it, because I don't think you're going to have... people are saying that you won't be able to buy anything close to Christmas for your kids if you want to do that. I'm more thinking just make a dinner and, like, have some sing-alongs with your kids. Make it something special rather than about stuff, you know? I know kids are disappointed when that happens, but buy a board game that you can all play together or something. War between globalists and nationalists. What the hell is that stuff about in a so-called Christian nation? Yeah. Balanoff was written about in Stairway to Heaven. I saw a documentary with Jimmy Page. Very interesting. The entity has some powers. Yeah. The internet perverted people and smartphones made it access. I could see it back in the 80s and 90s when they started showing more nudity on TV. It started back then. They removed God from public setting. Yep. No God, no God-given rights. Exactly. They take God away and you've got no rights. They removed the Lord's Prayer when you were back in school. They did that. Yep. Okay. I understand these warlords are useful idiots for the West or East, but it's the same old all over. South Africa should have been a shining example of natural beauty and understanding, but yeah, I know. South Africa is probably one of the most... they were some of the most natural people, you know, until those people were sent in by the globalists to take over and stuff, you know. They're always pushed up by them. I've been told by several Africans, including my uncle, that their elite all live in jewelled, encrusted palaces, which is why everyone should stop charity to things like Red Cross, etc. Yeah. Don't ever give to Red Cross or foundations. In fact, I'd be wary of any charity. Unless you can give it to the person themselves, don't. If you see a homeless person on the street and you want to help them, if you want to give them some money or some food or something, do it that way. Do not give to an entity that says that claims they're helping people. I don't believe they are. Yeah, Rage Against the Machine turned into cucks demanding their fans get the thing in order to see their concerts. Yeah, up theirs too. Dennis Biz says, Shannon, I have an Android. I think it was interfered with. My battery wasn't charging. I had to airplane mode it a lot. Run a cleansing app and buy a new charging lead. All good now. Same as the chiefs on Canadian Indian reserves. They hoard lots of money. Yeah. It's the same with the Aboriginals here in Australia. You've got people saying they represent the Aboriginals. They get money given to them and the Aboriginals don't get it. Where's it going? That's what I mean. This is insane, you know. Janelle says, let it go. We've all come together. We're more closer and related than we think. I believe that too. Yes, I have mine in airplane mode and was having battery problems. Wow. Jimmy Page said that Somerset Belanoff was playing a game and she didn't like what happened, so she literally dropped the temp in the room so low that all the windows shattered. That's interesting. Charities get robbed blind. Yeah, they do. It's funny how I'm getting heaps of crap for a delay. Cool. Well, Jezza, you should have don't go at people. Just don't go at people. I don't hold a grudge against you. You're here. That's fine. I don't mind. Just don't have a go at people. It's not on purpose that we're doing this. So, yeah, don't worry about it. NGO a scam. Yeah, they are. NGOs. iPhone got busted for having programmed adolescents. So you get new phone... comes in through updates. Wow. Thumbs up all, if you can. I think Samsung did that too. Yeah, they've all got very similar ways. Except I know that Apple iPhone don't give you a choice in updating, where Samsung, I think, Well, they did. I don't know if they still do. You sick of the Royals 920? Yeah. They don't do anything. There's no point in having them. And apparently, even in Australia, we pay tax to the Royals. Some of our tax money goes to the Royals, and I'd like to know why. They don't do anything for us. They stand on their high horse, fly around in private jets, and tell us to watch what we're doing because of the weather. Yeah, no. The only way to run a charity is if it's done by boots on the ground. You can't hand cash over. It's just going to be stolen and wasted. Yeah, that's why I said, like, if you find a homeless person, if you want to give them food, you know, that's different, you know. I'd probably prefer to give them food than cash. Well, it's weird how Bryce took hers down, and I questioned her on that in a recent video she made, and she totally ignored me, so yeah. Well, I don't know who Bryce is, and I don't know why they took it down, and I have no idea. So, but I'll still look into it, so don't worry about that. I'm not giving up on it, and I'm not avoiding anything, so I just haven't looked at it for a while. As I said, there's been more urgent news that I've had to get onto, so still don't know LBRY. Maybe she doesn't even exist. 920 says, love you, hun. Well, she may or may not exist. I don't know. Like, that's what we were trying to find out. How real was this thing? And from the first couple of, like, articles I saw on her, they were all saying she was evil, she's this, she's that. And one of them was a Mike Rothschild. As soon as I read that, I went, well, that's out the window now, as far as I'm concerned. In a way, it was throwing the baby out with the bathwater, but I don't think she's evil. One way or the other. I don't know what she is yet, and I don't even know if she's real. So we'll wait and see what happens. I'll see what I can do, and I'll try and have a look. Root the Android and flash cyanogen 13 on it. I don't know what that is. Shannon, often my phone would mess up if I went to hospital, supermarket, or medical clinic. It was weird. I just had to go through my resetting ritual. Eventually it would work again and charge up. I know that if you've got older phones, they are meant to stop working after a while. I don't know if that's the case, if it's a new one or older one, but I think they're going to have problems anyway. Queen Elizabeth. Bryce is really busy, would be my guess, and sometimes the tube takes the videos down. I'm sure Bryce cannot answer every question she gets. Yeah, it's really hard because if I just sit and let the comments scroll, I'll be reading like one comment every 10 or 15 comments. I'll never get there, you know. That's why I take my time to go through the comments, and I may be behind because I'm going through making sure I'm trying to read them all. She's definitely a horrible old bird. You're talking about the Queen, I think. Grapevine says Queen's son might be ready to bump the old lady off to gain power. Yeah, he wants it bad, doesn't he? Charlie boy wants it bad. Yeah, well, you know what he can do. He can go jump. Poor Hev won't know what the hell's going on if she gets here, lol. Oh, yeah, by the time I get to the comments, I'm like, what was that about? Because I'm way behind. Bryce was replying to others exactly when I was commenting. Her deliberately ignored. Maybe she did it. I don't know. I really don't know because I don't know who Bryce is. So, yeah, I can't speak for anyone else. All I can say is I won't be deleting any of my videos. If they do come down, it will be YouTube pulling it, not me. And I'm not afraid to talk about it. And, yeah. So, but I'll have a look more into it and see what I can come up with. Hello, Suzanne. How you going? YouTube never gives me any alerts. Just getting here. Oh, wow. So, like, hours afterwards. That's what I mean by the alerts on YouTube's don't work. Arrest Torrance says the hantavirus. Did you ever see, if you haven't seen the episode of The X-Files, X-Cops, go look that up and watch it. Because it was the power of suggestion. It kind of reminds me of this thing going on now, right? The power of suggestion, and all it takes, it starts off with like monsters, right? But then they're doing an autopsy, Scully is, in the hospital, and she's got an assistant there, and the assistant's going, what's going on? What are all the TV cameras around for? What are you doing? And why is this? And then someone mentions the hantavirus, and she goes, why did you say the hantavirus? And then she starts worrying about it so much she gets it. And from nowhere. It comes from nowhere, and she sneezes, there's blood, then she drops, and yeah. That was one of the most interesting X-Files episodes I've watched. And it was all in the power of suggestion. You heard Prince Charles will be bypassed. It'll be interesting. It'll be an interesting time. Janine is not dark doll. I don't know who Janine is at all. Katie Hopkins would tell that demanding... Oh, shoot, it's gone again. Okay, where'd it go? Oh my God, I'm way back again. Oh, shoot, hang on. Sorry, guys. You owe no apologies for your own format and your own channel. Thank you, Donna. Esoteric Atlanta, Bryce did a video on Belanoff. Satanic adults used spells on her and a friend. She lived a life like the episodes of Stranger Things. Oh, well, I'm going to have to look more into that now. Whatever happened to those murder hornets? Don't believe all the hype here. It's all distraction. Fear porn. Exactly. Look, fear sells and sex sells. So what you got to see in the news is fear, 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 fear. And you're going to see on the ads, sex, 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 and fear. Yep. Every now and then you'll get a fear. Go and get this. You know, otherwise you might die. It's insane. You heard Prince Philip died, lol. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Didn't he? A few months ago? The murder hornets got COVID. Exactly, so she was forced to bring it down, was she? I don't know. I don't know, because I don't watch her, so I don't know what you're really talking about there. Rats are more clean than people. I had 6 Dumbo rats. Some say if they grew thumbs, they would take over. Yeah, I've known people who've had rats for pets. 1927, if I could, on YouTube, please watch. Okay. I decline his royal ascent to the throne as a member of the Commonwealth. No, thank you. I agree. Republican Knuckle Sandwich. The old witch is ready to go in the MSM. You were hoping to see their murder hornet F people up. I found Above and Beyond's flow state and saved it for later. Thanks for that, Hev. Yeah, it works really well. If you just lay down and listen to it for 5-10 minutes, it's like, oh, that's great. You know? And the monarchy. Only problem in Canada, our military and navy are Her Majesty's. I know, same here. We're all HMAS. Her Majesty's, is it Australia Service? HMAS. They're our ships. So yeah, everything's Queen here too. I don't like it. Monarchy's useless. God bless you and everyone watching. Thank you, Dutch Rebel. You too. I wish Boris Johnson would step down out in front of a double-decker bus. Yeah. I wish half of them would. Half of these people are in... Oh, they're insane. I was going to say something else, but I shouldn't say anything. I remember Madonna spanking over gutted. Monarchy's gone, mate. It's all a show. Yep. Johnson, he Dianid, where the F is MI5 when you need him. Still alive. Yep, I agree. Mandela was a Freemason. He's a tit. Oh, are you talking about Johnson? We had a referendum years ago in Australia to lose the royals and become a republic. I think we voted no to leave the Commonwealth. Oh, we voted to leave the Commonwealth, but they pulled a Dominion vote changing trick. That's highly possible. Yeah, because I remember at the time I was thinking, yeah, just be careful what kind of republic you become. You've got to have someone really good overseeing, otherwise we're in trouble. Because just like democracy, it's easy for tyrants to take over, you know. You've got to be real careful. And in a way, maybe we needed to be awake first before that happened, so that we are careful what we're doing. Nudity in the 70s on TV was just people being natural, no big deals, like the European approach. Once it was sensationalised by big media, then it became a thing of lower vibration. Exactly. It became more sexualised, you know, more just dirty. It didn't need to be that way. It's innocent. Leave it alone. If you're a man with anxiety, just... have a go. Just have a go. You'll feel so much better. Just be careful not to do so in public, as this could most possibly cause further problems. Good one, old school Pete. Oh, sex sells, so they say. I'd say if you've got anxiety, just... I don't know, if you can find some Mary Jane, have a toke. Sex sells, so they say. Yeah, sex and fear sells. Both of them do. It's advertising practice. Hey, I was thinking about that the other day. Marketing. Marketing's evil. Marketing is really lying. They're as bad as liars, you know. Marketers. They're there to sell you a product, and they can say whatever they want to sell you that product. It doesn't have to be the truth. I'm telling you. Marketing is... and advertising is, yeah. His dad effed off to Greece thinking he would get away with... Oh. Who are we talking about now? Hang on. Oh, are you talking about Johnson still? No? Make gifts, remember coupon books. Yeah. I was shocked when Mandela's funeral contained that canon. That should have been the clue. Australia doesn't need to be a republic. We have a very effective Australian Constitutional Act and Bill of Rights. Yeah, but it could still become a republic on those Constitutional Act and Bill of Rights. They could still happen. And it would get away from the being connected to the UK and the Queen. That's what removing yourself from the Commonwealth is. But we'd have to have something like the Constitution of the United States. We'd have to have something like that. Oh, I know we have something similar, but it's not like that. Doesn't have half the things I think the United States one has in it. So... we're going back to the Julian calendar on November 2nd, which will then be October 20th in 1532. They lost 14 days then, and we're getting them back. Oh. Republic Knuckle works for some for sure. Australia doesn't need pedo lizards either. Exactly. All the loot goes to the royals. The City of London is a royal bank. That's another thing. If we stay in the Commonwealth, we've got to pay some of our taxes go to the royals. I don't want to pay them. I would rather it didn't. So, I don't know. Our Bill of Rights actually states that the royals are not entitled to our monies. Does it really? Oh. Then what are we doing? If you break the chicken, do you break the egg? Or if you break the egg, break the chicken? No, Jezza Digester, you're not blocked. No, you're still here. I can see you. I can see your comment. Have 99.9% of the pedo bad people from England are 100% dead for, yeah. I hope they are. Bill of Rights now, how's that working for you? I don't know how, nothing's working at the moment. I'll that's how I see things. Your coverage of Belanoff was the best that appeared on YouTube. I really enjoyed it. The other lady that covered her was the channel Esoteric Atlanta, Bryce. I have loads on her. Oh, okay. Dennis, start talking about having babies and you'll start getting ads for nappies your phone is listening to. Yeah, they do. Doesn't matter what you talk about. If you talk about something and your phone's around, next time you look at the internet where there's advertising, you'll see something you were just talking about. Jezza Digester, I'd be very careful with me, just a head up. Really? Eh, whatever. Shit. Yeah, you got timed out for a while. Yeah, I don't know why people like demand off you, you know. You gotta answer me. My God, answer me. I don't do that to anyone. I don't expect people to do it to me either. Shit. The fake Prince Charles and Parker Bowles were executed for evil against babies and children, blood drinking. Yeah. I shouldn't have read that one out. It's a funny thing. I'm way past having babies, let alone talking about them. But yes, that's happened. Or if my phone is near someone else's, it's creepy, makes me paranoid. Yeah, that's why I don't like them. That's why I'm trying to wean myself slowly off the phone. Just have the computer, an old phone that rings in and out. That's all I need a mobile phone for. Other than that, I don't need it. So I'm just a random guy who has nothing much, but how could you be a king and not want to help? To be loved from people and actually try to do something seems so... Yeah, it does, old school Pete. Instead of talking about babies, make more babies. Don't let the eugenicists win. I try to tell my daughter that. Have babies. Have lots of babies. It's all right, because it's not me having them, you know. The Pilgrim Experiment is the power of suggestion by a man in a lab coat, more like now. Yep. Thank you for sharing WTV. Interesting. Yes. Woodward TV? That's a very interesting channel. And I don't agree maybe with everything he says, but there's a lot, and I'll listen to it because it's kind of mind-opening. Milgram Experiment. The Pilgrim Experiment colonized America, allegedly. Okay. Baby was just an example. I'm a 1974 baby, no more babies for me. Yeah, me too. Be a miracle. I don't have a uterus. Yeah. What if we F fear? Lol. Yeah. Yeah, Jezza, maybe do your own research, and we might not be able to handle you, you know, so. And fix my delay for future. You know what you can do, don't you? See you, mate. I think I'm going to block you as soon as I get off this live stream. That's just not on. I don't know what the hell that bee in their bonnet is, but, well, I'd be addressing that if that were me. I think the Queen goes, that should be it, and all assets given back to the people. I agree, Alex. I agree. Yeah, Jezza, try the gematria effect. There's a rabbit hole. Nah, Charles wants that. He'll send troops forward. He can try. Democratic Republic of Korea, aka North Korea. Janine, that is Egon's bit on the side. That's her that's married to that wee specky goon, that Lord Vago, or whatever his name was, from the painting on the second Ghostbusters film. Made steal the baby. If anyone in this chat room thinks Boris Johnson is still alive, give your head a wobble and dig deep down the rabbit hole. It's not the real Boris. Clay pot tea lights for alt heating if the pending oil crisis hits hard. Yes. Do you know that I have... It's a tea light. It's not a clay pot. It was an oil burner, right? And it had little teapots sitting on top. That's an oil burner, which conveniently my cup of tea sits on, keeps very warm, which also conveniently sends out heat from a stainless steel teacup. Very good. It's good for heat. It won't heat you up like a fireplace will, but it's all right. It sends off a little bit of heat. But I could have, yeah, I've seen the clay pots with little holes in it so that the candle can breathe and still keep alight. And you put the whole clay warms up around it. So that is really good. Marketing is manipulation. That's what it is. Exactly. It's manipulation. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think marketing is, and I don't like that. I could never work in marketing. I haven't worked in marketing. I couldn't work in marketing because I don't like manipulating people. I don't like people manipulating me. And it's as simple as that. Like most connected to the Royals. When Harry left the Royals, he came to Canada and suggested he become our Attorney General, Queen's Rep. Yeah, of course he did. He still wants to be in it. He does. Where am I up to? It's done it again. Hev, hello again. You know who I am now by coming in for weeks. Shy bands getting out. Can I be a mod, please? Yeah, you'll have to wait until I jump off the stream. Because I'm on Streamlabs, it won't let me do anything to make people mods. But, yep, I will... You and... Who else said they wanted... I'm going to have to rewatch it and find out who else said they wanted to be a mod. Okay. Harry's in America now because we wouldn't pay for security. That's right. That's right. Avoid bats. That's how we got into this mess. T-Bay. P off autocorrect. Oh, that autocorrect and that, they're terrible. They reckon smartphones, I reckon dumb phones. They make you look stupid sometimes. Because, not that you guys don't look stupid, but I mean, you know, like my text talk, it makes me feel stupid because it doesn't understand a word I say. Break the egg, eat the chicken. There you go. Autocorrect and big fingers, at least the ladies like one. Dear me, use the egg, make a batter and fry. I'm going to have to read some of these comments before I read them out. They hoped Megan would become a superstar. That's likely not. I drove home and saw a huge FJB sign on a business. Hope that business is booming. I've got a feeling they will be. Hev, I did report her, lol. She's just a nasty little specimen. I blocked her too. Not just necessary on your page. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, people who want to threaten me like, oh, you better watch, you know, who I am or whatever they said. Like, come on. Get a hold of yourself. Jeez. I worked with Philip. No, that ate an egg with an embryo in it. Ate them for lunch all the time. Jezza, what's that about? Is that a threat or sympathy demanding card? Yeah, exactly. You're deceptive in your message. Be careful about how you say. They say I don't respond well to people who say things the way they just did. So they'll not get anywhere with me doing that. All the people that knew the Prime Minister Bojo are saying this one is nothing like the old one. I never censor or block. Been in my Twitmo for years. Not cool. Yeah. Yeah, I don't either normally, but if someone comes on like coming like at me like that, I'll have a good think about it. Agree, not a safe person to be honest. Hev, yep. Oh, yeah, that came across real well in their comments. Yeah, veiled threats are not on. Exactly. Because he was switched when he apparently went to hospital for the. Oh, yeah. Yep. I try not to watch or look at the egg. I saw one time and almost lost my lunch. Yeah, that one I saw was nasty looking as hell. Just put the poor thing in the bin. Keep laughing, Hev. I'm laughing with you, not at you, and my soul is more peaceful, love and light. Exactly. That's just why I won't put up with things on here. Like, we're keeping it light, reasonably light, having a laugh, having a chat. And for someone to come in demanding and, waving their hand around, oh, I demand. Yeah, you can demand all you like. It's not going to work. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried. Don't worry about it. For those in the UK in the chat, if you missed my earlier message, I'll put it here quickly. You need to know this. It could save your entire winter from being taking you down financially. Yeah, any help you can. UK power supply companies are about to give everyone in the UK hell this winter. They will if they go on the, because of the weather thing. Yeah, they will. Part of their trial run. You got caught out by the coming scam last year. Okay. If you saw someone eat it, bet you would have been sick feeling as I was. What? The egg. What egg are you talking about? Smaller UK power companies going bankrupt en masse. The big companies take over the customer without telling them, put them on a huge tariff and screw them blind as being out of contract. Oh, they did that here a few years ago. Took me a year to catch up on payments and ending up paying 3 times the price their normal tariff. Should have been, and even more than my last supplier at 4 times the amount. Oh, wow. Selena, you'd be... Okay. Hang on. I'll write it down as I'm going. Selena, eyes to see. Anyone else want to be a mod? Alex? Okay, Alex can be a mod too. Just in case people are missing sometimes on the stream, that other people can also help out as well. I'm not a mod and I don't act anyone but me. If I block someone, it just affects me and them. Anyone else can decide for themselves. That's right, Donna, yeah. Yeah, you can protect yourself from seeing people's comments on anyone's stream or anyone's video. You can block them yourself, but it won't block them from the channel. That'll be up to the owner of the channel, which is me, yeah. Wow, you're still on. I know, it's been nearly 3.5 hours. Wow. I'm doing well today. And I thought I was going to have a shorter stream today. I thought this is going to be short because, I'm just not feeling... I don't know what I'm feeling, but I'm not feeling, I don't know. But yeah, I agree, feeling more and more stupid every day. They're all on such a power trip to degrade further. Those not in the know, luckily we know more than they think. Exactly. And they treat us like we're idiots, and we know we're not. I don't worry about internet trolls selling wolf tickets. Let them huff and puff. Exactly. They can huff and puff and try and blow the house down. It won't work. All Democrat states are whacked. Yep. You'd be happy to be my mod as well? Okay. Yeah, it's just in case, other people, I know that it's late in the UK, they go to bed early, so, they have to go to bed, so, yeah, that it's a bit late for the UK, I understand that, so I'll add you mods, like babies, just let them cry themselves to sleep. Yeah. Hi, Hev, sounds like an interesting chat today. Yeah, it was, actually. It was quite interesting, I have to say. I just can't believe, some people got more front than Grace Brothers. when I say that, this is this Australian saying, I don't know if you know what it means. When someone's got more front than Grace Brothers was a really, really big department store here in Sydney, in Australia. They're gone now, but they had like huge storefronts, you know what I mean? I don't know why they say that, but some people just say, yeah, they got more front than Grace Brothers. So, okay. I just got here. Have you been following the Cleo Smith case? I did look briefly at it. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make something going on. Something weird with that thing. I'm telling you. Something weird going on there. I was watching it and went, that just doesn't sound right. So, I don't know. I've got to look more into it, Raylene. Okay, cool, Heather. Like I said, up to you. I know me buttons. Yeah, exactly, Selena. Yeah, eyes to see that thing. I can't even say those words right now. The weather. Yeah. God is in control. Yep, exactly. You can't fix it by throwing at it, you know? I can't mod but won't always be. I can mod but won't always be here. Okay, Canadian girl, that's all right. Well, that's why you have a few. And the bigger, if the channel gets bigger, we'll probably need it because people won't always be able to attend every live. So, like, kind of need backup to help out as well. Republican Knuckles Sandwich says, I'd be a chip mod. I would never censor anyone's speech. Yeah, I'm the same. I don't normally censor people. But seriously, yeah, if people come at me like that, I'm not gonna shut up. I'm gonna say something. I won't be mean or nasty. I'm just gonna say something, you know. People can also go to the right of a person's post and click it and hold it for a moderator's review. Only do that if it's really bad, though. Oh, I didn't know that. There you go. Shannon says that I can't say that on here. Would you believe if I say, you know, the weather thing? If I say those two words, I can be see you later. No more. No more. But yeah, hoax. Timeouts work well after a couple of warnings. Usually, though, it's a breeze. Yep. Marlena is still possessed on Days of Our Life. Really? She was possessed when I was like 16, mate. How long ago is that? Oh my God. The last time I watched Days of Our Lives was like when I was 16 or 17. Oh my God. Mum and Dad had that one. They are now watching the mainstream. I believe God made their telly go down for nearly 2 weeks. Got it back on the 21st. Wow. Green New Deal. A fee. We are. Yeah, net zero. Well, you better stop breathing. How are you going to get to zero? Think about that. I'm UK. I don't sleep, so you can count on me. Cool, Alex. I just got to write the last name. And because if I don't put the right name in there, I could add someone else as a mod. You're still here. It's all right, Penny. Yeah, I'm not having a go at you at all. You hid Jez for me to review. I don't like doing it either, but it was getting ridiculous. Like, come on, man. Only loving good vibes here. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can ask a question. There's no problem with that, but yeah, the demanding way it was done was just a bit over the top, you know? I'm not going to deal with that. In Melbourne, it's more front than Myers. Yeah, well, Grace Brothers turned into Myers, and that's where that came from. Because when I was like a teenager, it used to be more front than Grace Brothers when they were here. Yeah. Well, if it's worded to trigger the algorithm, I can see a mod deleting it. No need to get Hev banned. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If something's going to trigger something, yeah. I'd be a mod, but I have to put myself on timeout all the time, and that's no way to enjoy the show. Good on you, old school Pete. Well, since she has different times she airs, it's good to have mods in different time zones. That's what I thought, yeah. Remember when Bojo was in the Oval Office a couple of weeks ago and they made the press leave?
Well, Bojo called out Biden on not being the real one. Really? Wow. Space program helped fund building works going on underneath since the 60s. The fear is a very tactical way to control by making everyone very poor. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the weather thing, you know. It's transfer of wealth to the already wealthy. More of ours to them, you know. They want it all. They want it all. They want it all, and they want it now. Okay. Yeah, the watch the electricity bills and everything go up. Your water, everything. Selena, yes buttons for sure, and people know how to push certain ones. Need a level 2 password security code to protect ourselves. A phone message, someone is trying to push your alert button, huh? I get it, Selena, just saying I'd be bad at it because my total free speech guy, yeah. I tell people to duck off or make a move, don't promise me a good time. Oh dear, laugh my ass off that Marlena is still possessed. Oh my God. That, I swear to God, that happened when I was like 16, 17, 18, somewhere back, way back then, you know? And she's still now. Oh my God. Have you know who I am? Lol, everyone knows who I am in England. They are terrified of my name, especially the high-ups. Yep. I missed it. Who's possessed? Marlena from Days of Our Lives. Oh my God, she's been possessed since, hang on, at least 30 years now. How are Hope and Bo? Are they still in there? Jesus. And these are the days of our lives. Arthur Roberts played Biden at the press conference of Boris a couple of weeks ago. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't want a mod. How will I propagate my toilet humour? Yeah, well, yeah. You know, if you're one of the ones that needed to be mod, maybe you don't want to become a mod. Okay, where am I? Bill Gates had the equation. I think people have to get close to zero in services as well. Yeah, well, if it keeps going, I'll be installing a rainwater catcher somewhere and using that. And if it comes to the point, I'll get my electricity turned off and I'll cook how I cook. I've got a little, you know, the camping stove, and I've got a fireplace, you know. Worst comes to worst, I'll light candles at night and get everything turned off. I think I'll be all right, though. It'll be hard, but I'll be all right. Like, I can manage it, but yeah. Lol, if I get nodded, probably said something on point. Yeah. Oh, it won't be my mods, though, that do it. It'll be Google that does it. Not see to see it all. Shannon mentioning farts seems to get people going. My nan used to do it all the time, and as kids we'd be rolling on the floor, tearing and laughing. Yeah, when you're a kid, yeah, farts are funny. You know, when you get older, it's like, yeah, well, who cares? But yeah, when you're a kid, it's funny, you know. Hev's almost caught up now. Go, girl. I'm nearly there. Have I never beat about the bush? Trolls will be booted immediately. No second chances. Okay. They wanted back since 1776. Yeah, they did. Yep. More front than Grace Brothers sounds like a Chopper Reed line. Dingbat had more front than the bloody Grace Brothers. So I done him in the back to the Vic of the Spoils. Get them ears off. That's exactly right. More front than Grace Brothers sounds like a pickup line. Euphemism for I got a big one. Oh, you probably could use it. Shannon adding to that, the more my nan laughed, the more she farted and escalated. She'd have to leave the room. God bless her cotton sock. She was very loved. Oh, God love her. Get a load of this. My CK's got more front than the Brothers Grace baby. I am actually caught up, I think. Eyes to see, ears to hear. If they're really rude, mods can delete comments and respectfully ask them to reword their message. Yeah, they can. And Republican Knuckles Sandwich says, farts are still funny when grown up, though. When grown old, though. Never took the option to grow up yet. Yeah, exactly. I'm still a kid at heart. Sometimes. Depends on what mood I'm in. I'm in a tired one at the moment. Okay, is there anything else I had to talk about before I go? No, I've done that too. Okay. So, hang on, who was the person I've got to delete afterwards? I forgot their name. I'm so good. I've forgotten the name. What was his name? That's going to be great. I can't block them because I can't remember their name. Oh my god. What time zones are left on the chat? And any 57 people watching who would like to join in? It's UK 302. You're still buzzing. Oh my god. Really? Oh my goodness, it's 3:02 in the UK. Eastern Standard Time? I don't know, EST. That's what it means to me. EST means Eastern Standard Time. Does anyone remember the name of that person? Oh, I'm that bad. I think I'm going to have to go back and just reread the chat. Oh, that's right. Jezza, what was it? Oh, I'll find out. Eyes to see wants the mod job too much. He'll get medieval on people's backsides. Don't give him the power. Please, God, allow Biden to fart on air. Wouldn't that be funny? What's a Jezza holy Wally? Yeah, I'll find out from that, yeah. I don't know. If I can't find them, I won't bother too much. That's it. Yeah, I will get rid of them because I don't like being threatened in weird ways. That was a really weird threat in a really weird way. And I don't like that. Anyway, guys, are we still in lockdown? Well, the people are. Well, to an extent. We're not allowed into, like, pubs or clubs or hairdressers or, other places. So we're out of lockdown, but not quite free, So, Jay Stephanie says Marlena was possessed back in the 70s. And thanks, King Gurgle Snurgleson, I got the name and I'll do that in a minute. Your dog farted. She looked surprised. I was looking for your husband, but he was at work. Hey, I've seen dogs do that too. They fart and then they go like, what was that? It was them. I don't know how they don't know. It's funny. If he farted on air, his approval would go up. Maybe Jez was Dan in disguise. That's just not fair. Quick, quack, quack. Yeah. I get Captain Regardless vibes from him. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. It's been 3.5 hours. My goodness. Well done to everyone for sticking around and staying here. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate all of you very much. And, it was a bit eye-opening. That's interesting because I don't really get many trolls in my live streams. So, and I don't believe the person was at first a troll. I think they turned into one during my live stream. Anyway, guys. Keep smiling, keep laughing, don't panic. It's all right, okay? It's all right. Don't panic. Okay, I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And I'll talk to you soon, guys. I'm going to go and have a laugh at all this now. Okay, guys, love you heaps. See ya. I gotta find out where to end.